Oh, it's so much better than the kitchen because I'm like this in the kitchen on that little fucking stool.
And we know your back.
Dude, those stools are pretty.
Right.
Take a while, dude. Fuck God, I couldn't even fucking get out of bed this morning, dog.
You couldn't get out of bed?
I couldn't get out of bed this morning.
That's getting old, bro.
I worked yesterday. I was shooting yesterday, handheld, for like 3 hours. Felt fine all day. I at one point during my shoot, I like went to like go a little lower, and I felt like a little twinge in my back, and I was like, well, that's weird. Yo, I woke up this morning, I couldn't fucking move, bro. I was like this. I was like rigor mortis, fucking like I was a corpse.
Yeah, but how do you feel now?
Well, I had to literally like slide out of bed. Shireen fucking like she like oiled me up like we were back in Sri Lanka and fucking like rubbed my back for me and like put a heating pad on my back and gave me Tylenol, and it took like 2 hours before I could get up.
Holy shit.
That's just getting old, dude.
Dude, my lats, my back muscles just were like
Too big?
Tight.
Oh,
Super
tight.
tight.
Literally, it's right where you know when you take a deep breath, you feel like I couldn't breathe.
what?
It was scary.
Holy
But
shit.
it loosened up after you got rubbed up?
Well, I was like stretching. I fucking took a hot
Did
shower.
something,
I was
yeah.
fine, but it still hurts. But
Yeah.
dude, it fucking sucks. All because I moved.
I know.
I just moved a little too much.
That dude, I felt it just getting up from a workout today. You know how like you do a push up and then sometimes you could like swing your feet under you and like plant your feet and stand up like a burpee.
Yeah.
Push up and then you swing your feet under you, boom, and you burp. I felt like a little hot little thing at the bottom of my back when my feet swung under me, and I said, "Uh-oh."
Oh no.
So now I'm like worried for tomorrow.
You ever do like you get to the gym, you do something, you hurt yourself, and you're like, well, I gotta go home.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
the exact
that's the
same
worst.
thing. I was doing Romanian deadlifts with like 30-pound weights.
Yeah, you're very
like
good at
third
those.
one. I was like, and I'm
Dude,
like,
it's always deadlifts.
I'm
for
like
me.
halfway up.
I
I'm
suck
like,
at them.
Nope.
I just saw a graph of like someone. It was like a little toy wooden model of a spine, like a little person with a spine, and they were like, "Don't lift like this." And it was, you reach out in front of you, and then you pull it back like this with your spine. Instead, dip with your legs and then come up. But a Romanian deadlift, you're hunched over, so you have to like kind of engage. You're coming back a bit.
Yeah, like any other deadlift, you're using I guess combination exercise. You're using legs back.
For me, dude, I think the deadlifts are off the table because my back is too weak.
It's honestly probably better too because
Dog, your back's weak because you don't do enough deadlifts.
Yeah.
Just do less weight.
no. You can do other back stuff. Do other back things. To strengthen it.
There's a joke in there somewhere.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
You can finish it if you want.
No.
There's a joke in there too, I guess.
I know. I was trying to lay you guys up, but
Can I bring us in?
sure.
No, Mike, bring us in.
No, you do it.
This is the new
No.
one. Go ahead.
Because everyone's walking over me today.
No. That's why it's your time
No,
to
you
shine.
go, you
Go,
go, you
please.
go. No, you
I
go.
want to remember this moment.
I want you to go.
Please.
No, I want you to go.
I just
Nope.
made a throat burp.
There it is. That's,
Go ahead.
that's
You?
the
I
sign
thought
that you.
I thought that was me.
No.
That's the
That's how you know
sign.
we're getting old,
That's
dude.
the sign you got to go.
All right. Guys, welcome back. First time in the new home. If you're on YouTube, you can see it right now. We got our co-host in training who's going to be, I think, the newest member of the pod.
Of course.
Yeah. Jordan, back on the pod. But seriously, I feel so good about this. This feels like the new home. It feels so cozy. We have incense going. Welcome back. What episode is it? What number?
281.
281. Episode 281. Welcome back. Welcome home. Couple quick things. We got to do it. O'HaganCareerCoaching.com, Mike. O'HaganCareerCoaching.com. If you're having trouble.
What are you going to do?
Well, this is for people who are coming out of their schooling. They're looking for new jobs. They're changing jobs, looking for new jobs. And you're not sure about like what to say on the job interview. You're kind of rusty on that, or you haven't done it yet. You need some kind of confidence boost, some kind of tools, some plays that you can like draw up for the big day. We got Jim O'Hagan at O'HaganCareerCoaching.com. He's the guy. It's the only place we're going to send you to. He's been doing it for 20 plus years of experience, 30 plus years of experience in business, managing teams, hiring, firing. The dude's done it all. And he has all these tips he's trying to give out to you to help you get your job, your dream job. So HaganCareerCoaching.com, hit him up. There's plans, all kinds of stuff. Anytown Actors Lab. What is acting?
Dude,
What is the definition
let
of
me
acting?
tell you something.
What is the definition
I'm going to
of
sound
acting?
so smart right now. Living truthfully under imaginary circumstances. Don't know what that means? Hey, that's what acting is.
Come on.
And we got to break that down. You need someone to break that down for you because it's not just you flip a switch and you're there. You know what I mean? Dave, do you flip a switch? I know there's the term you always flip. Someone flips a switch and they're all of a sudden the best actor in the world.
Jordan will tell you, I'm walking hallways and I'm
Yeah.
saying shit to myself.
There's a process, man.
I'm hugging you.
I avoid you.
Yeah, there's
Yo,
all kinds of
I
things.
give him space.
I'm not like Christian Bale.
It's a process, man, and you need someone to bring you through that process,
man,
teach you the
come on.
ways.
Come on.
And that's Adam Louder in Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas area. You can get in-person classes, or if you're you're around the world, anywhere. He's had so many customers already. He's been teaching the ways, everything he's learned over the years, and he's passing it down to you guys. Go to anytimeactorslab.com, and you're going to learn.
Come on.
And also, shout out, patreon.com/You Are Here podcast.
We
If you
love
want to
you.
support us, if you throw us a bone, we keep growing the podcast. We put everything back into it. And look where we are, man. We're in a new studio again. This is the 6th studio, maybe. We're back to the same location, different studio.
This is perfect.
It feels good, man. You know. And
Yeah.
if you guys want to donate, that's the best way to do it. Super simple, super easy. You got behind the scenes stuff on there. And that's it. Patreon.com/You Are Here podcast.
Well, boys, welcome back because you've been on some crazy trips
Dude,
recently.
I'm so proud of what I've set up here. No, I'm kidding. I gotta shout out.
Hey, you better shout him out.
I have to shout out Jordan because he schooled me on all this shit.
Hey, and cheers, Jordan. Your film got into Cannes and
Dude.
major success that
Hell
you've been
yeah.
working on for a long time now.
Thanks, man.
Cheers to you, buddy.
Cheers.
Thanks.
Cheers.
We're
Cheers.
fresh
Cheers.
off
And some
vacations.
Yeah, fresh off vacations. How do you feel coming back from Sri Lanka? You're back from Sri Lanka, Mike. You're back from Japan.
Yeah.
What is something that happened on the trip you didn't expect to happen, but happened either for the better or the worse?
Ooh. For better or for worse?
Better or worse?
For better or for worse, man. You know what? What did I tell you on the side what I was gonna do in Japan? Your boy's gonna be in the clubs. Your boy's gonna be
you said you
hitting
were
it
going
up.
out.
He's gonna be, just having a good time, seeing what's out
what
there.
kind of clubs, though?
Nightclub.
Like,
We go to Ghost,
Like
the hip hop
karaoke?
clubs. You know what I mean? You go
that
to.
sounds pretty. You didn't do that?
No, I didn't go.
What do you do when you go to Japan?
Oh my
Every
God,
time you
man.
come back from
What the
Japan, all you talk was the stuff you didn't do.
Do I? I never talk about the stuff I didn't do.
I
do
you
so
know you
much.
are.
You
I've
didn't
done
go
so-
to the
No,
hip hop bar.
Let me finish, dude. Hold up.
You didn't go.
I wanna-
weightlifting?
it's
You
all-
didn't go to Tokyo.
Hey, dude, I don't speak in just one word things, one idea things. I make a story, man. I got a beginning, middle, and end. I gotta
right.
lay it out for you.
Mike's on a journey. That's
What I told you, I was like, I'm gonna go to the clubs. You know, I'm gonna see what's going on, have some fun.
And I said, do it.
Yeah, exactly.
it.
And I wanted to, but for better or for worse, this trip really, I got, I think what I needed for a long time was like some alone time with family
Uh-huh.
that I haven't had since all the trips I really had. Because there's always some bullshit where I brought someone along or someone's there or my family's there. And it's like, I don't have, and like, obviously I love to do that. And it's not like I don't want to do that with people, but there's a difference between doing something you want to do, going yourself and experiencing that thing, especially because me and my brother are so close and I got to get closer to his wife. And I don't know, we just had an amazing, like family growth time, you know? It felt like I was back with my brother for like the old days where, you know, we used to just mess around and we'd wake up in the same like building together, you know, and wake up and be like, yo, what's up? Like just talk like normal, cook stuff together. And I don't know, try new things. So I think for better or for worse, it's like I could have went out and like done all these crazy, you know, go out, like meet girls and all this stuff, but I don't think I needed to do that, man. You know, like what memories would that really like? Would those memories mean something for a long time? Probably not. But this is way more important, I think.
Yeah, I hear you. I mean, that's quality time. They call that quality time.
Yeah.
Jordan's not having that.
No,
What, Jordan?
No, the look on his face was just like.
I appreciate
Yeah,
how nice you are. He's a nice guy.
But he wants you to get gully.
I kind of want you to get nasty like, for your own good.
And
Once
I
in a
kinda want
while-
that too.
Mikey, just do something bad.
Bro, Dave, you gotta have my back. I've been bad. I've been a bad guy. I've been dark dabbling.
Yeah, you have.
You know, like that's been my thing. That was always my thing since the beginning.
Since
the wrong
Since
things.
5, dude.
And honestly, like it messed me up for now. You know what I mean? I don't think it's a good thing for me because now mentally, like with relationships, stuff like that, it ain't good.
You're Mikey light beam now.
I'm trying to.
Yeah.
I'm still like I'm wavering, dude. My lights flickering.
We need balance. We need everyone in life. You gotta
Yeah.
find balance.
I'm
Right?
It's kind of a dark statement.
what?
Oh, go ahead. Let's get into
Your
it.
light is wavering.
Mm. Let's open that up. What do you mean by that?
I think, especially when I got back, it made me start thinking about, because I see, you know what it is? I'm out there and like, I'm with my brother and his wife, and with like, I don't know, it's just, I feel like I get in my head when I'm alone, like I go home alone.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I don't have someone, like what's that, and I'm like, oh, but I want to make something happen. And like I try and then it doesn't work. And I'm like, I keep thinking, I'm like, yo, am I like, am I on the wrong path? Am I not doing things right? You know what I mean?
We both think that.
If I'm not at the right place right now.
I do the same. Well, I'm thinking the same thing in a different way with me, that you're thinking about you. That's kind of weird.
Explain. What do you mean?
You ever? Well, I mean, am I doing the right thing? Am I on the right path? I think the same shit all the time. You ever?
Oh yeah. I mean, that's a natural thing to think. I think if you're a normal person, with like some kind of self-awareness,
it's true.
If you don't question yourself ever, I mean, that's you're a narcissist.
How often do you question yourself?
Every single moment of my life, man. What do you mean? All the time.
Me too.
I might know what I want, or have like a far off goal or something. But I mean, if it's not, I don't know. It's always like a journey to get there, and like there's a lot of self-doubt and self-introspection and all that kind of stuff along the way. And that's, I mean, it makes it worthwhile when you finally get to the place that you want to be.
Yeah.
But
that's the problem. It's like, I feel like I've gotten places so many times, but it never like ends,
What do you mean ends?
Like it never, the sought after things never end.
You always got something else you need to.
Oh,
because it's like that's the problem. It's like we're always trying to feel this thing of not like we're always
like no
doing
more chasing.
something. Yeah, and I'm not like have to chase something, and I'm okay here, and like that's never actually true. You're never actually okay there because you're always moving forward. Things always have to be moving. The world's always going to move when around you if you're standing still.
There is a definite endpoint, buddy.
No, I don't believe in it. I believe we go somewhere, dude.
All right, fair enough. But I'm saying if you're looking for an end to needing to accomplish things or like get somewhere or be somebody, I mean, I think even if you believe in life after death, you're probably not imagining heaven as a place you have to go to work and like accomplish goals, right?
Yeah,
so your earthly bounds then are the things you're talking about. And I think like, if you look at them more as like you get to do them, you get to experience life, good and bad, I guess, like as painful as life is sometimes, maybe it makes it a little less hard to accept that things aren't always easy. But I mean, as far as finding love and, fulfillment, that I think is it's work. It's not, I don't think it's like an end goal. I think even if you find love, you have to work to keep love.
100%.
All that kind of stuff.
100%. So. Yeah, it doesn't get like easier.
Yeah.
You could say like for a marriage.
Well, sometimes.
There's pockets of it. I think seasons
easier in that you're not seeking out the person anymore.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
You're also getting to know someone again over and over again. Like
true.
At different stages of life, through different
challenges.
Good and bad things that are happening. And I think like, I don't know, I think a true test to that is when things really go bad.
100%.
Like, how do you handle that? Because like going with things when things are good it's not a challenge. It's easy. It's intuitive, I think. Unless you're a problem person, like I've been in the past too. But like when things go really wrong, that's when, you get challenged as an individual, and then all your relationships get challenged. But if you're married or in a long-term or a committed relationship, like I think it provides like a nice buffer from the outside world sometimes, but it also challenges that relationship. And like, yeah, it's not always easy. But nothing's really easy at the end of the day.
No.
The daunting thing for me, I think, is now was like what I'm really trying to figure out this issue I have, which I feel like is like commitment. And like you were saying, it's just, I know that, and I see it now through like my friends that are married, and I'm like, oh, well, it's a really important decision who you're with.
Very.
So I'm like, how do you just go with it? I have to feel something legit, right? And I feel like I haven't felt that in so long that I'm like, oh, like, or maybe I almost think like maybe I'm just not going far enough with people, you know? And you have to kind of like give a little more and get hurt more to maybe find that.
Yeah, it's hard for me to say because I got so fucking lucky, dude.
Yeah.
So it's hard for me to like even
Because if you picture
talk
now,
about
it's like, yeah, because you guys both been in like long relationships. Like now it's like your dating app, you go date a couple times,
Yeah.
you see it works
Dude.
out, it doesn't work out.
Did you meet your wife on a dating app?
no
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah.
in life, dude.
I hate to say because I know it works for a lot of people.
Yeah.
I don't think I would have had nearly as much success
Me
if
neither.
I had started my relationship.
I think I
on
would
a
have
dating
been a different version of myself if I was like a single
Yeah.
man bachelor.
You'd be a monster, bro.
No, I just think I would do.
Dude, you
different
would
things.
do.
If I didn't find like if I wasn't like swept
Mike,
up in the,
look at Mike.
You would do.
This is what dating apps do to you.
Wow.
see the haircut and the tucked in. The,
All you need is the height, the pictures you got.
No,
You're chilling.
no,
Trust me. You don't even need to write
Although-
anything.
serial.
You don't even got to write anything.
Actor?
No, that's a big
That's a red
no.
No,
It's a red
that's
flag.
you'd probably be a dark dabbler then.
I don't know.
A
I don't.
dirt
I'm a
diggler,
lesbian.
maybe?
A dark.
Oh, hey.
I didn't
Hey.
say it.
Who knows? Who knows?
Who knows, dude? Hypothetical. No, I'm just kidding.
I will say I do believe that there's love on there. I do.
It happens.
I do because I have
possible.
friends and stuff
Certainly
like
possible.
there's definitely but it is a lot of. I'm telling you, dude. If you just I show you scroll through, it's like all these women look just all perfect, and I'm like, well, how do I compare to that? I
So you're
can't-
comparing yourself.
I
to,
can't compete.
No. You can't.
Yeah,
You're you. But listen.
like
that
I can't
picture-
even picture myself with these.
But you
people.
know that girl's not
yeah,
that
yeah.
picture.
I know, yeah.
That's a
But I'm like,
full-blown
I'm scrolling.
fantasy.
I'm like, all right, but where's like the normal people? Where's my level?
Yeah, but how many normal people have you? What's the bad
Swipe
one?
right?
Swipe
Left?
left. How many normal people have you swiped left on?
A
And be
good
honest.
amount. A good amount.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
brother.
And that's my problem. Yeah, yeah.
When's the last time you saw someone in life, a girl, and you approached her? I don't mean to turn this into the Mikey dating game again, but I'm curious.
Probably.
Think we have our. I think we
No.
have our.
I have one. It was like last year, but there might have been one earlier.
Can you speak to this?
Well, my advice is
I don't
is
really,
not helpful.
I don't really
have
go
any
out to
helpful
like
advice.
these. Maybe I gotta go out to more places, but I don't really.
I
go
don't
out
think
to
you
places
see
like
girls
that.
out in
Yeah,
the
where,
world.
where I gotta like
The problem is I think the dating apps have warped anyone who's in the dating pool has warped their minds a bit.
Yeah.
And they treat even in-person
Yeah, like it's.
social interactions like they're on a dating app.
I mean, I've done like I haven't done like ask a number thing since like a year ago. But like I've done like I talk to people and I feel it out and I'm like,
You need a
oh, it's not
wingman?
gonna work.
Do you need a
It could-
wingman?
It could be nice.
Yeah.
You know.
How about two wingmen?
How
That
about
are better looking than
How
me.
about the boys? Shut up. How about
That's
the
always
boys
been
go
my
out?
dude. That's always been my thing. I was never the chosen one.
No, but that's bullshit.
It was always the other dude.
dude. No,
And I know if I go
No.
out with you guys, it's over.
What are you
I'm too
talking
old.
about?
I'm out of the pool. I'm married. No one's coming after me. They're coming after you.
Yeah,
bro.
but the feelings aren't gonna be there.
And you're a handsome young man. I don't
Just
need to
don't
tell
bring
you
up
that.
anime.
You know.
You'll be fine.
No, girls like that too. There'd be a
Or-
girl
No, I
out there
don't.
that does.
I don't. I don't. I
Or-
don't bring it up.
Or
You-
find a wee bet, bro. That's it.
There's plenty of,
I
but
just need a goth weeb girl.
I think
There's plenty of them,
like
bro.
at Comic Con, like
Go
we
get
gotta go to
one.
Comic Con. We gotta
Yeah.
go to Comic Con.
Well, I mean, my advice isn't helpful. My advice is
No, it's
become friends with someone and start dating them.
Yeah.
Because
That's
that's a
what I
great
wanna do.
way
That's what I'm
to
trying
to
know
advise.
that.
Now look, I've had multiple things where I've done that,
Yeah.
but I haven't. I was trying to, and that's what I was saying. It's like it takes more time, but then like I figure out, I'm like, oh, it hasn't worked out.
Yeah.
You know, or it's not what I am feeling right now, or it doesn't. I don't know.
Do you generally
not the
have
right time.
a higher success rate with those relationships, even if they
Yeah,
don't last?
definitely.
But they,
You know what?
they feel,
You know what's my problem is like when I think about it, I'm like, I end up liking the choice of being like, oh, maybe like I'm not feeling 100%, and I split. But then like I look back to times that I'm like, what if I just fucking say, well, like just try it for longer,
Yeah.
But then I'm like, I don't know when to like. You can't gauge like when's enough time to be like, oh, I'm not fully interested, or maybe I'm not ready right now, kind of thing. That's what I feel like I'm in the middle of. I have why is this an intervention episode?
No, I know. I didn't want to turn it into that. I feel it turning that way too.
Turn all lights red.
No, but I'm fine with it.
Get
It's
off
cool.
it.
I'm just saying that's what I'm working on right now.
Yeah.
And I think the like the like getting more healthy, fit, and like is gonna help with confidence. And I think that I'm gonna be better.
Big time.
I think that's what I'm focused on right now.
You're gonna become irresistible.
Because right now I'm still in this like middle area, like
Yeah, you take care of you.
Yeah.
And then there's gonna be people that come to you.
Usually the thing that people say is the most attractive is like people who look like they take care of themselves.
Yeah.
That's all people really care about. As far as like the superficial first impression kind of thing. I mean, when they get to know you, that's when you really have to be like, that's when you're really put to the test.
Yeah.
Like, are you actually,
and that's probably when I'll be most
taking
confident,
care of yourself? But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I mean, that's the move, right?
Yeah.
It's a deep personal connection only can happen when you like
You're available
know
for
somebody.
that,
Yeah. And you like let yourself. But
I agree.
100%.
I agree.
dating's kind of like a game for some people, and I don't think that's conducive to like long-term happiness. You know, you just fucking playing the game over and over again.
Yeah, I don't like that.
You gamify every part of your life sometimes, and like that. That's why everybody's so fucking stressed out and miserable, man. Like,
No. Are you? Do you
seem
feel stressed out and
happier.
miserable?
You seem happy.
When I got back, I was pretty stressed out.
Yeah.
A couple days, I was
Let's do this. How are you guys doing? Like mentally?
shit.
Oh, I'm not.
How's
good.
everyone's mental health?
Not
too?
good at all.
No, really? No, let's talk about
No, like legitimately.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm tired.
it. Me
bro.
too. Me too.
I was well, I got back from Sri Lanka 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. I was horribly jet lagged for over a week, and I was home for 2 days, and then I had to go to Vermont for work, and I never got to like recover physically, and I've been like feeling like I had a cold for 2 weeks, but like not sick, just like feeling like ground down from traveling and just not having a moment of like rest. So like my off days now, I've just been like catatonic, like just sitting on the couch, like unable to do even basic shit. Like I've had a stack of photos I wanted to edit for 2 weeks now. I have stuff from November from when I was in Japan that I haven't even worked on yet. Like it's just like weird mental block BS that it's totally tied to the physical stuff. Like my body's just like down here when I need energy up here, and it affects the mental too, because I'm like, I just feel like shit inside and out. And it's weird. It's not. I don't think it's normal for me. I think I'm starting to like think. No, am I starting to just like feel my age, or is it like
That's so crazy.
or is it just because of all the stuff that's been going on lately?
I had the same thought.
But I'm going away again in another 2 weeks, and like I'm not ready to go. I'm like too tired, and my body's like, stop, just fucking stop.
What's making you go?
What do you mean?
Like what's got you like now you're not feeling mentally well enough to go? Like what's pushing you to just not cancel and just be like
it's
fuck it.
work.
It is work. So it's just it's a
Yeah,
job.
it's a work
Yeah,
thing,
yeah.
and it's a trip, and it's already booked. But I don't know, man. I'm just tired, and it's stopping me from like being excited about stuff because my body's just like, we're talking about our backs hurting. Like it's weird how much something compounds. It starts as like an achy back, but then you're like, well, fuck, now I can't get out of bed. I can't do this thing I wanted to do today, and like suddenly, like now you feel mentally unwell because you didn't accomplish the thing you wanted to accomplish. It's like a very like hard cycle to get out of.
Competitive cycle, yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, otherwise, like, I mean, life is good. It's shitty. It's a really bad time for me to feel bad because, like I said, I was just in Sri Lanka, and the trip was life changing, and challenging and beautiful, and it just had very complicated
Weird
emotions.
massages.
Yeah, I had massages. I saw elephants. I did some really amazing photography while I was there, which got kind of overshadowed by some annoying stuff that happened towards the end of the trip. But like, you come back and you want to just like process all the things you felt and experienced, and you're just like, I can't do anything. I can't talk. I can't think. And
It's been really hard to process. I don't know why.
I think
Maybe because it's so fresh, but I don't know.
I just think we're all
been
messed
like,
up, dude.
You
I-
asked
I
me like
feel
my
that.
favorite. Like I'm like, oh, what is it?
Yeah.
I have no clue.
Yeah.
I can't think of it. think I need more time to like be like, oh shit, remember that?
Yeah.
Remember that time? I don't know.
How's your mental health?
It's been really weird this past week since I've been back. Because over there, dude, you should have seen me. I was chilling. I was so happy.
At peace?
You were smiling a lot in your
Oh my God.
stories.
Some of those photos, like, everyone's like, dude, you could tell. Same with my cousin. Is like, I look at everyone now. I'm like, oh my God, like, I've never seen them smile like this in so long, you know? And like, just joy. And I definitely had that over there. So I don't know what's missing over here. You know, I don't know.
Something
I don't know why I don't smile like
it's
that.
It's not Japan. That's probably part of it.
Yeah.
I mean, there is a level of like excitement, I think, that you know, you can't replicate that.
Yeah, that's different.
You know what it is like when I go there, I don't know. What do you think it is? Because I go there, right? I first get there and like I have no problem with the like I get to the airport, it's really busy. I have to wait 30 minutes in customs. I don't feel bad about that. But like once I get back, or like I have to take an hour like train to my hotel, I don't feel bad about that. That's not a problem. But when I get back to America, and I'm in San Francisco and I get a salad for $30 and people ignore me and like to get my seat, it takes like 5 hours. And I got my salad that's $30 and a coffee that's $10 and it's all just terrible. And then I'm like, oh, well, this sucks. This place sucks. And I get back to New Jersey and I go to work the next day and it's immediate just traffic everywhere I look. I'm like, well, what's the problem? You know?
You said, are you asking what's
Yeah, what's the difference there?
There's a lot. It's a major cultural difference. You're not going to an adventure anymore.
Yeah.
You're coming home to a harsh reality.
It's like coming down off of a drug, man.
Yeah, I think
it's a
People say to
novelty.
like leave a day or two.
absolutely.
That's what my pops was telling me.
Absolutely.
He's like, why'd you go the next day?
You couldn't. That's why I was surprised when you said you're
Yeah.
going back to work.
I always do that.
Yeah, but you should take a day to like
Really?
decompress and like get back in the flow.
I need like a week,
Yeah.
Yeah.
not even a day.
No, you're right. If you can afford it, do it. But yeah.
Maybe
so,
that's what was like destroying me this week.
So 1 to 10, what would you say you're at? Like a 5, 6, 7?
I think now I'm at like a 7, but I was
Okay.
I was at like a 4 or 5.
That's
And I was at like a 1.5 at one point.
wow.
There was one point where I was like, wow, like I'm really like just I don't know what I'm doing. I'm lost.
Yeah.
I'm stupid. I got nothing going on. I got no one. And like, I don't know. But in like an hour, that was gone.
Wow.
You know, I went outside.
That's a hard hour.
You know what it is? I just went out to like water the flowers, you know? And I was like, there it is. I don't got to like think about bullshit,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
Simple task like that.
Yeah.
And you're good. Yeah. Sometimes you just need something to take your mind off of that bad, negative,
Yeah.
cyclical, hard to get out of thought or loop or whatever.
Yeah.
Something like water the flowers. Yeah. Yeah, bro. It's tough. It's tough, dude.
Dude, how is this still
burning?
burning? This is insane.
3
Said
hours.
3 hours.
3 hours,
That's
bro.
insanity.
So we know this episode has to be 3 hours long.
It's got to be.
That's how we gauge now episodes.
Dude,
The
You gotta
length.
get to the bottom of the incense. Yeah, it's pretty smoky in here, honestly.
Yeah. Well, what would you rank this trip for you in all the trips you've taken?
Oh, that's hard. I don't know.
Really?
I mean, like, I think Japan just automatically went to the top spot, and it's gonna be really hard to top that one.
This
for
last
me.
one was my top.
Yeah,
for sure.
Japan's fucking awesome. It's as good as everybody says it is. I hate it. I don't want to tell anybody. I don't want to even talk about it because there's already too many people going.
It's bad.
But
It's bad.
I mean, just as far as like sheer amount of effort that went into this trip, it's right up there. It's number 2 probably. Just because it took so much planning and emotional and physical energy to make happen, and then to follow through with all the plans we had. And Shireen put in so much effort into organizing our trip and booking our hotels and booking our fucking rental car in the middle of nowhere where there isn't rental cars, and like translating, and it's her native like language, so she like really, I mean, she speaks both fluently, but I guess having to like code switch between English and Sinhalese like for weeks like burnt her out, and it was just really hard towards the end of the trip to just communicate ideas and like but at the same time, can you imagine a place where you're driving down the road and there's a family of elephants in the road? wild
You ever see
elephants,
videos of that shit, dude? It's crazy.
No,
big ass wild elephants.
I didn't
just-
even know there was elephants in Sri Lanka.
just chilling.
So
Monkeys,
nuts.
giant peacocks, fucking giant 6-foot lizards. Like, it's literally like Jumanji, bro. It's insane. And then you go to the cities and it's like everything you kind of would expect, like the old cars and tuk-tuks and trains and colonial buildings, and there's like remnants of the Civil War that ended like 10 years ago, I think. And like there's just like so much history and humanity and animal life and dense jungle and fishing villages, and it's all like crammed into this small place, and like it's all these things at once. And that's exactly how my experience was going there as a Westerner, as an American who's never been to that part of the world before. It was like completely overwhelming.
I bet.
Like my
Sensory
sensory
overload, yeah.
The smells, the sounds, like everything I was seeing, everything I was feeling. It was fucking hot, bro. It's right on the like equator.
Oh my god.
So the sun, like when it was sunny, the sun's like blasting you. So you feel like you're in like a hot, wet oven. Like there's no other way to explain it. But it's beautiful, and it's
Yeah.
like a tropical paradise.
Yeah.
And it's just like the most confusing fucking place I've ever been. And I was telling you guys, like, the people are so wonderful that you don't really think about the fact that you are literally on the other side of the planet from where you're from, and like you couldn't possibly get farther away from your hometown, and people make you feel like you're at home. You know, I met some family, which was really exciting. It was, you know, my wife's aunts and uncles and cousins and people that she grew up with before she came to the States, and like, you know, like people that I've heard about for 10 years, and now we finally get to meet in person. And like, I don't know, like that emotional effect that has on you, and like seeing her get to like be nostalgic and you know, have all of her childhood, like all the stuff that she liked as a kid, like even down to like the fruits that you can't get here.
Star fruit, or what is it called? Star fruit.
There's this stuff called ambarella. It's like
Ambarella.
I don't know how to explain it. It's like looks like almost like a giant or like a real like little avocado. They're green, like little pod looking things, but they're sweet. And they weren't really in season, but she somehow managed to get like bags of them from someone, and like
black market.
filled their, don't tell the, you know,
Yeah.
the TSA or whatever. But
I can't.
we brought
believe-
some home.
Yeah, I can't believe that.
Yeah, man, like,
it's so strict. I
but
don't
it's
know how
like,
you did it.
you know, you ever like go back to, I don't know, what's something you guys loved as a kid? You ever go back and like have like a treat or something?
Snack pack.
Dude, Pizza Hut back in the day. I remember like the old
That was
Pizza
the
Hut
shit.
with the buffet and
Imagine you got to have like that, the version of Pizza Hut that's in your head from when you were a kid, like, and you got to eat that again, like that would just like transport you back in time.
I'd be like, I got struck by lightning. My hair would stand on the top of my head.
The closest thing
God.
is imagine going to a place you were as a kid and you haven't been
Oh,
to in
dude.
20 years, you
Dude.
know? And then like a taste or a smell or like a sound, like just zaps you.
What would
right
that
back
be
in
for
time.
you?
For me?
Yeah, something that you love that you could go back, if you could go back to one thing.
I mean, there's one thing that always pops in my head. I feel like the last time I was at Disney World as a kid, which was probably 25 years ago at this point, the smell of like the water rides, like the like It's a Small World, or
Yeah,
whatever,
yeah.
or Pirates of the Caribbean,
Yep.
or whatever those rides are.
Yep.
Like the way that those rides smell, like I've smelt similar smells like that people tried to replicate, and it's so weird how like quickly I'm like, I remember
Take
the
it
entire
back.
thing now.
Yeah.
You know, or I'll hear like a jingle. There was a ride at Epcot called, what was it, the Imagination something or another? Figment was like the character. It was like a purple dragon that was supposed to be like Imagination, but it was
Never heard of
inside the fucking ball. at
Oh
Epcot.
shit! Wow.
And
Oh, I remember that.
they shut that shit down in like the late 90s. So
Really?
like we were some of the last kids maybe that
Oh,
of that
shit.
generation.
I never
like,
saw it.
I've been in that.
but they shut it down. Somebody in the 90s took a fucking camcorder on the ride.
No way.
And recorded the whole
Oh
thing.
shit.
So for
That might have been
for
me.
15, 20 years, I was like, what was that fucking ride
And
called?
you saw the video?
And then I was like, let me Google it. And I found the character's name. And I was like, let me see, let me just check YouTube. Someone uploaded a VHS recording of the whole ride. And I was
the internet's brilliant, dude.
I was like having like
amazing.
a fucking like a breakdown watching
Yeah.
because I was like, I thought I made this up. Like I thought I made all this up. Like because it's not there anymore. It's,
Right.
You know, they don't even have like I don't think they even have the character. I haven't been there.
Figment.
Obviously.
I never heard.
Right.
Never even heard of it.
But it was like really good core memory for me as a kid.
Yeah.
And it's really strange that it's like somebody else remembered it. Somebody else thought to record it back then and put it up on YouTube now. And it's just strange.
That's wild, bro.
Yeah. So it was really fun seeing my wife reconnect with her, her home, her first home. Now we have a home here, but her home and like the people she loves there. And I got to meet all these people who were incredible. And the biggest takeaway I had from the trip that endeared me to the place was the people. Everybody I met, except this one guy. Everybody I met was fucking incredible.
Yeah.
Just the nicest, most incredible people.
You talking about the criminal that tried to take you?
Yeah, we had
The kidnapper.
we had a situation.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah, you almost got taken.
Well, I had a real bad day. But one guy in particular made it worse. But yeah, I could talk about that if you want.
I thought it was
Everybody
kind of
else has heard the story already.
story.
I was stupidly I was a little headstrong. I underestimated the Indian Ocean, which is a bad move.
You're like this ocean's a bitch. This ocean got no fucking tug at all.
I wasn't thinking about it at all.
You weren't
That's
even
the problem.
thinking about
I was just chilling.
And you had your camera on you.
I had two
phone.
cameras on me.
Damn.
You were frolicking in the sand.
I was chilling. I had a good day. I had my medium format film camera on one side, and I had my brand new mirrorless Canon on my other hand, and I had my phone in my shirt pocket, and I was just chilling on the beach, and I wasn't anywhere near the water, but again, it's fucking monsoon season in the southern part of Sri
I
Lanka.
hear like a Beach Boys song playing in the background.
It was chill along the southern coast of Sri Lanka. It's like bar after bar, hotels, and it's just very chill. And there's just people surfing, and even on like a cloudy, stormy day, there's people chilling. So like it had rained a little, so it was a little stormy, and we were just chilling, hanging out, drinking fucking pina coladas, having a great ass time. And like I was like, oh, there's a surfer out there. Let me go walk down the beach a little bit, because we had already been walking down the beach. Let me go walk down the beach and take some pictures of this guy surfing. So I have my cameras with me, which was again stupid because he was far away. I don't even know what I was trying to do. I was just like having a good time. And I'm walking probably 10 feet away from the waves crashing, and a giant wave just like fucking came up the shore and knocked me into the water. And before I could even process what was happening, I realized like I'm in the water, like I'm up to my neck, like on my side, just like getting stuck into
Not on his side. Not on the side again, dude.
My film camera is completely submerged in sandy water.
So sad.
Just I have my other hand like this, like, you know, the end of Terminator 2. The water's going like up my arm, and I managed to just keep it out of the water somehow. I was rolling around. The fucking waves were, massive and crashing, and it was very dramatic. But that camera got splashed pretty bad, but luckily, I guess whatever weather sealing kind of kept it okay. But my phone, unfortunately, being that it was in my shirt pocket, got sucked out of my pocket and instantly just got like completely, God only knows where it is now.
Davy Jones' locker. Gone.
So within 5 seconds, I was like back out of the water because the wave moved in and out so fast. And I just stood up and all my shit is wet. I'm soaked. My phone's gone. And I'm just like, oh, fuck, what do I do? I'm like in the middle of nowhere.
Just got
mugged
by the Indian Ocean.
An hour away from our hotel. Because that day, silly as, doing touristy shit, we decided to take a train an hour away from our hotel to take pictures of the coast and do all stuff. So like we didn't even have a ride back. my wife's phone is dying.
It's like The Hangover. This is
It was brutal, dude. It was terrible. It was kind of scary, honestly.
yeah.
And I'm just standing there for like another hour after that, looking through the sand, literally digging in the sand, looking for my phone.
Oh my God.
And there was a surf school right next to where it happened, and they all came out and were like helping me look and stuff, but it was long gone.
Damn.
And the camera's gone. The camera's, I have it, but it's like now it's all rusty and moldy. It's really strange. It's just like the ocean like destroyed my camera.
How did it like mold and rust so fast, dude?
It has
I think
leather,
the metal and the
leather on
in
it. It just it got moldy
Yeah.
from the humidity, and like it's just crazy.
Yeah, metal and salt water.
It's like an M. Night Shyamalan movie.
destroyed.
It just aged super fast.
It was like The Last of Us.
yeah, damn.
Like fungus.
The beach.
But yeah, the that was a bad moment. Because it overshadowed a lot of the really incredible good stuff that had happened.
Yeah.
But I pretty quickly once I accepted, I was like, it's fucked, it's gone. I knew my phone wasn't backed up. I had Google Photos backing up my photos, like so all of my photos from before the trip are safe. But anything from the trip on, it only backed up like 1/3 of the still photos and none of the videos that I took.
I'd be like, I'm going home.
I lost
then
all the videos. Every video I took on the
This is
trip.
iPhone?
Yeah.
Damn.
iPhone sucks. That's all I can say.
No, don't do that.
It's another reason why you shouldn't have an iPhone.
Don't do that.
Because Google Photos literally does all of your shit.
I have
like a
Google
paid-
Photos.
He's a paid
That's what I'm saying.
spokesman.
It does it, but
Do you
but
work
it didn't.
for Google?
But it didn't though.
how did it
didn't.
not?
Because the backup settings were off or
So
something.
you fucked it up.
We have to like manually back it up or some shit.
Nah.
So I lost that. I lost all my texts, which wouldn't normally be a big deal for some people, but I had texts from like my mom
Oh.
from like a long time ago. Mind you, I haven't opened the text thread in fucking 5 years,
Oh,
but
but it
I
was
was
there.
like, just made me want to hold on to that. She's not around anymore. I'm just gonna keep these texts. Gone. Whatever. It is what it is. All my apps, you don't even think about all the apps on your phone, all your banking apps, all your fucking I had to read-down like NJ Transit and figure out my login the other day to get on a fucking train. Like it's such a first world problem, but it's really annoying to have to, when you don't have a backup of all this shit, to like re-download everything.
It's like losing 10 wallets. It's just like a ton of information.
It's not quite as bad as losing like your like passport or like your
No, that's
license, but it was a pain in the ass, dude. Anyway, I got a new phone. Doesn't matter. I as soon as I accepted that the phone was like gone,
Yeah.
I was like, well, whatever. At least my R6 is okay. And I actually ordered another drink. I was like, well, fuck it. I might as well have another drink.
Cheers.
But then I was like, wait a second. Like, how are we getting home?
Yeah.
It's dark out. Like, we're in the middle of nowhere. We're
9
on, like,
p.m., right?
yeah, it was late. It was dark.
And you're how far away from your place?
At least an hour.
Damn.
And there's no more trains. Trains are done because that's just how it is. So we're like, fuck, what do we do? We got to get a car or something.
Yeah.
So we're walking around and like we go into a random hotel lobby. We're like, can you order us a car? And they're like, it's going to be 14,000 rupees, which is it's like $60 or something. Which most people listening to this in America will be like, whatever, pay it, $60. But Shireen was like, no, fuck that. We're not going to pay that. It's only 4,000 rupees on the app. And I'm like looking at the app and I'm like, there's only one Uber in this whole fucking city, dude. I'm like, it's slim pickings out here. I don't really want to risk it, but I was like, I'm wet, dude.
Yeah,
I'm
you
on my
almost
own,
died.
dripping wet still.
Almost got sucked into the ocean.
Because like, it's not,
I can take an expensive
it was
Uber.
nighttime, so it's not like I dried off
Yeah,
magically. No towels, nothing.
Damn.
I had to ask the hotel that we weren't staying at. I was like, can I have a beach towel? I'm wet. Like, and the guy like took pity on me and let me use a towel, but like made me dry off at the counter in the lobby.
Wow.
Because he didn't want me to steal the towel.
Oh my god.
So there's a big group of like Australian women watching me dry off in the middle of the fucking lobby.
That's kind of hot though.
on
I
there.
like that.
It wasn't hot. It was very cold. It
Damn.
was hard. It was
We
a
tried.
weird
Find some
fucking.
positive.
Hey, that was our fantasy.
And anyway, Shireen calls the Uber, not
The one
The
Uber.
one
The
Uber.
one Uber.
and the guy takes 20 fucking minutes to finally confirm the ride. So we're standing outside this hotel getting eaten by mosquitoes. Like, we got to get the fuck out of here. Both of us are tired. I just lost my shit. I want to like go back to the hotel and like I have my laptop at the hotel, so I'm like, I want to set up like the fucking panic alarm, in case my phone gets found by a fisherman or something. Anyway, this fucking guy eventually confirms a ride after calling multiple times, and when someone calls you and their Bluetooth is connected to their car, and he would pick up and we're like, hello, and you could hear car noises, but he's not saying anything. And we're like, hello, and finally he's just yelling something in Sinhalese, and we're like, all right, whatever, and we hang up, and finally he calls back and he's like, I'm coming. I'll be there. And we're like, you could have just came, dude. You could have just came. You could have just picked us up. He picks us up. And mind you, our only choice, our only option, other than paying for a tuk-tuk, which is essentially a glorified moped with 2 seats on the back.
I want a tuk-tuk so bad.
You say that because have you been in one?
No.
Yeah. Well, go ride in one.
If I had a tuk-tuk, would you guys jump in the back?
Not here.
Us in a tuk-tuk?
You're riding it?
Yeah, I'm driving it.
I'll take that.
It's pretty
That'll be some cargo.
chaotic.
Does it have suspension? Or is it you're just rattling
No,
around?
You're
rattling,
fucking
bro.
bouncing around
There's
And how many miles per hour are we getting?
they don't have suspension down there.
no, 20.
Oh, that's that's
Yeah,
not good on the
dude,
highway. I
You are
can't.
not
No.
riding fast.
It's essentially got
It's local.
tiny
You're
motorcycle.
towing
engine.
with a moped.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
it's anyway.
It's not gonna work.
That's
This
my-
guy picks us up. We drive less than half a block, and he pulls over and says "Oh, what is the rate on Uber?" And we're like, first I was like, "Don't you should fucking know that when you accept the ride, don't you?" I'm like, "Oh, it says 4,000 rupees." He's like, "Oh no, I can't drive an hour away for that much." And I'm like, he's like, "Oh, but if you cancel the ride and just pay me that in cash, I'll drive you." And I was like, "That's fucking weird." But I was like, "I've done that before in Jersey." We have a
Same
longer
rules,
ride, and the
Same
guy's
rules.
like, "Yeah, would you just give me $20 cash and I'll take you this place."
Some dude fucked me in the city for that. Totally screwed me. Totally. Sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. I was stranded in Brooklyn. And he was like, I'm an Uber. Get in.
Oh,
And I was like,
oh.
great. Yeah, it was midnight or whatever. And I'm looking to get the
Did
Port
he say your
Authority.
name?
No, he just said,
Always say
come
the
on in.
name, Dave.
He said,
Could have got you guys.
Lena
You
cut
could
her
just
hand.
get kidnapped. What are
No,
you doing?
no. I know. I was in trouble. Lena cut her hand though. She was in the hospital. So I was like, I got to get out of here.
Oh my god.
So that's why I was like, I'll pay you whatever. Just. He's like, oh no, it's not much. Just get in. He's like, I'm a ghost. He called himself a ghost cabbie or something because it was a black car. It was like a sedan. So I just jumped in like nothing. Just jumped in his fucking car. He took me to he took me to his MSG. Took me to MSG. I paid $140 or something.
wait,
Why?
cash?
Whatever.
Why?
No, he had a card reader.
What the fuck?
He had a card reader. Because I didn't know. I was fucking
No,
stranded
that's a $30 cab ride at most.
from Brooklyn to MSG.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
I paid
I guess
quadruple.
If you complain, then
Why?
you would have been like,
I was running home. I was like, I had to go to the hospital. I didn't know how bad shit was. So I was like, I just gave him my credit card. I said, all right, whatever, man. Fuck.
I mean, what's stopping you from just jumping out of the car and running
True.
away?
Nothing. But I can't fuck someone like that. Even though he's fucking me.
Did he take the bridge?
And I was different. I was younger then.
Did he take the bridge?
I don't remember. I wasn't even paying attention.
I'm
He
saying
could
he
have drove me to his house. I would have been like, oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No. I mean, my story is similar. Anyway, the guy was like, "Oh, just cancel the ride." It was a 200 rupee charge. It was less than $1 to cancel.
Oh, that's nothing.
So we're like, "Fuck it, whatever, fine." This ride is gonna. It's mind you, the ride 4,000 rupees is like $12
Wow.
to drive us an hour. That's like the going rate. That's like that's a good paying gig for a cab driver there.
Yeah.
And he's in a car. You're in a car.
Yeah, like a little fucking Suzuki shitbox. Mind you, he's acting fucking weird. I was like, cool, he's just like a kooky guy. Whatever, no problem. I want to go home. I want to fucking take a shower. I've got sand in my ass.
No fuck.
Only Uber
Sand
there.
in your ass.
I just like really, the only Uber in this town. Shireen, because she has more common sense, was like, this is weird. I don't know about this. And I'm like, what other choice do we have?
Yeah, this is it.
My brain is like, I just don't fucking care.
Because you
Take
could
me
have
home.
took the car from the hotel. You could have went with that, but instead you're doing this Uber deal. Yeah.
Which we should have just did that. We should have just paid the
Hindsight,
fucking. We should have just paid the $30.
Hindsight 2020.
What? No, it would have been like $50. Whatever.
Yeah.
We should have just fucking did that.
Right.
But we didn't.
But now you're in this car.
We're in this car. We're in this guy's car. He's got the AC on. I'm wet. I don't care. Whatever. But he starts acting funny, and he starts going like, "How you getting to the airport?" how you doing this? Where are you from? Then he's asking all these questions. And like he
Well, some
insists
Ubers do that sometimes.
Yeah, I was like, he's just
making small
a kooky, friendly weirdo. And then he starts asking like if we have WhatsApp. He's like, oh, add me on WhatsApp. Add me on WhatsApp. I'll pick you up. I'll drop you off wherever you gotta go. And I'm like, yeah. I mean, like, we're not staying anywhere near here, bro. And Shereen's like, no, like, we're good. We have a ride. We're good. And he's like, no, take my. And he pulls the car over. He's like, take my WhatsApp. And I'm like, yeah, all right. And I take it. And like, I added him on her WhatsApp because I was like, yo, just fucking drive, bro. Like, I don't want to like talk anymore. Literally just want to be back at our hotel. Anyway, he shuts up for a minute and he keeps driving and he's like getting phone calls from people. And he starts picking up the phone and talking to people on the phone. And he's talking in Sinhalese. So I'm like automatically like, having been there for 2 weeks, I'm like kind of tuned out. Because like, I don't know what people are saying.
You can't understand.
But Shireen perks up and she's listening to him because up to this point, she's only spoken English to this guy. So I guess he assumed she was Indian or American and not like didn't know the language or whatever. But according to her, he said some things that were kind of sketchy. He said, oh, I caught 2 foreigners. Caught. She really was specific that he used the word caught. And then he said like, oh, I'm gonna be there in a minute or something along those lines. I'm gonna be by you in a minute. And then he turns around to us and in English, he's like, oh, I just gotta make a stop real quick. I gotta go to the bank. I gotta get money for my car. I gotta do something. And I'm like, my red flags have already gone off, but I'm like, you know what? Like, it's not that uncommon, I guess. Like, usually it's like, oh, we're gonna stop for gas or something because it's a long ride.
Yeah.
Oh, I have to go there. This is a longer ride than I was expecting. I'm just gonna like. So I was like, okay, all right. But like, he kept talking to this person on the phone and kept like describing us to them. And Shireen was like, what the fuck? And she like kept telling me to like shut up so like she could listen to this guy. Dude, so when he turns off the road, like mind you, like we're driving from one point on the coast to another. So it's a one straight road pretty much to our hotel. And he turns right. He goes off the road and he's on this like little side street. Dude. And she's like, hey, could you stop the car? Actually, I have to get out for a sec. Can you stop the car? I need to check something or whatever. She says something to him and he's like, oh, what's wrong? What's the matter? What do you want to stop? And eventually like she says like, oh, stop the car. And he pulls over and she's like, let's go, get out. And like we jump out of the car and like she goes up to him, she's in Sinhalese. She's like, I know what you fucking said. I can understand Sinhalese. And he just like blasts off, drives away real fast without saying anything. And like, you know, at first I was like, that was weird. You know, I was like, what the fuck is going on? She's like, yeah, he was telling me what he said. And I was like, oh, maybe it was just a misunderstanding. But then I was like, why did he just leave without fucking saying?
He took off, dude. Guilty.
And we're both just like standing there. Mind you, we're still an hour away from our hotel.
You're in the middle of nowhere.
Where the fuck are we going, dude? I can't walk. I'm like, well, there's always a tuk-tuk. And then like literally like on cue, fucking tuk-tuk pulls up. This older dad looking guy is like, you need a ride? Like in English, you like need a ride? And Shireen like goes up to him and just like in Sinhalese, he's like, yeah, we're going to Gaul, which is, you know, Gulfport, which is an hour away. And he's like, yeah, I could take you. He's like, I just got to pick up some food real quick at this place over here and drop it off at my sister's house, it's on the way. And I was like, dude, honestly, and he's like, I'll do it. Guy. She's like, will you do it for the same price as the cab? And he's like, yeah, no problem.
Wow.
And we're like, all right. So he picks up his kotu, which is like this little like fast food thing, and throws it in. The shop owner waves at us. And he drives, and maybe 5 minutes later, pulls up to someone's house. The lady comes out with the dog, and he hands the food, and she's like, hi, how are you doing? And we're like, what the fuck is going on? Like, we almost just got fucking traffic. And and this dude drives us home in the rain in his tuk-tuk, and it's like actually a nice little ride.
Gotta be.
And I'm like, we should have just fucking did this.
That I'd pay for an experience to have like a tuk-tuk drive to like an hour tuk-tuk drive.
Except, mind you,
in the night,
I had been driving around Sri Lanka for 2 weeks at this point. Fucking swerving because first time driving in Asia, first time driving through the mountains of Sri Lanka, jungle during fucking monsoon season. No problems. Didn't get pulled over. There's roadblocks everywhere because the cops don't really do anything. and they just like stop people on the road, like, and hand out tickets. And I'd heard from tons of people, like, if you get pulled over, they'll take your license, and like you have to go to the police station and pay the fine before you can get your license back, like same day, like right then and there, or you have to like bribe the cops. That's what like I heard from the horse's mouth, from someone in Lanka. One of Shireen's family members was like, just bribe them, just give them cash.
You can bribe,
and they'll let you go. And I was like, yeah, that's what I'll probably end up doing. Didn't get pulled over once, no problems actually, other than the utter fucking chaos of driving in Sri Lanka, which literally I came back like with twice as many gray hairs as I left with. This tuk-tuk driver got fucking pulled over.
I can't believe that.
God.
And he was driving
fine,
totally fine. But like he just got like the car in front of him got pulled over, and the cop pulled him over too, just like collateral damage.
Wow.
You know? But anyway, that like we end up like roughing it in the back of this tuk-tuk, bouncing around. I'm still all wet. And yeah, we got back to like the area where our hotel was. And my dumbass is like, let me buy a big bag of rice so I can put my camera. Anything that got wet, let me put my cameras in this bag of rice, which I know doesn't really work. But I was like exhausted and desperate. And right next to this supermarket we stopped at, we had the guy drop us off, paid the man, he left. And there's a supermarket and a fucking Pizza Hut. And Shireen was like, the whole trip we're talking about, she used to love, as a kid, loved Pizza Hut and wanted, like, used to like always talk about how good the Pizza Hut is in Lanka. So we're like, let's fuck it. We had a day. Let's just get some Pizza Hut. Yeah. It'd be funny. Let's just go have some pizza. Dude, this fucking, first off, we go in the supermarket to buy my rice. And as soon as I walk in, I slice my finger open and I'm bleeding on the fucking floor from my hand. Like I'm dripping blood all over the floor. Jesus. And Shireen's like, what happened to you? And I'm like, I look at my hand. I'm like, I don't fucking know. I have no idea. I'm just bleeding. Then I had to like find paper towels. And I'm wrapping my hand up. And I'm like, trying to like tell this this employee at the supermarket that I need like, I'm trying to calculate how much rice I need. It's in kilos. So I'm like 2.5 kilos, but she gives me like 0.25 kilos. So I'm like, the bag was this big. And I was like, no, I need like a lot of rice.
Big bag.
Anyway, stupid problem. But then we leave finally. And well, first off, in the rice line, there's a guy and he's like talking me up. He's like, oh, you hurt your hand. Oh, you need a lot of rice, huh? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, oh, by the way, you should take my tuk-tuk outside when you're done. It's another another grifter, bro. Another person trying to just get some business out of us. And I was like, nah, I'm good, bro. I'm totally fine. Anyway, we go to fucking Pizza Hut. Long story long. These fucking personal pizzas took like over an hour to get. We were like, we're going to get some food. We're going to go back to the hotel, take a shower, decompress a little, have a beer. Dude, it was like, it took to like almost like 11 o'clock at night to get these fucking pizzas.
Jesus.
We were cracking up. Like, we were like, this is fucking crazy. Insane. There's a picture of me in the Pizza Hut. My hair is like out to here. I'm so frizzy because I was in the ocean.
I need to see that, dude.
And like, I'm just like laughing. Like, I'm like hysterically laughing. Someone dropped a plate, and because they, it's an upscale restaurant, they shattered on the floor, and the whole restaurant like looked at this person. I'm just like laughing. A very strange experience. And you know what? The pizza was actually pretty good.
It was solid. Yeah.
I had butter chicken pizza, and tandoori chicken. Pizza Hut,
man. Let's go.
That's fantastic.
Not worth the wait, but
damn.
But it was.
But your wife got to relive her favorite thing.
I guess so.
What a good husband, man.
We get back. All right, just to add to wrap up this wild story. Okay. Again, it's monsoon season. Fucking, we had beautiful days, sunny, hot, beautiful days, and then next day it would be like the biggest fucking rainstorm you've ever seen in your life. And we were staying at the literally in an old Dutch fort, and like the building we were staying in is like 400 years old.
Wow!
And we're staying at the very top of it, so like it's literally like a lookout tower in this old building. And we booked it because it looks so fucking cool. But all the pictures of the hotel are during like the nice season when it's sunny, not when there's 50-mile-an-hour winds and torrential rain every day. So like we had a little balcony. All the fucking furniture on the balcony is flying in the air. And that night in particular, like when we got back, luckily it was after we got back, it started fucking pouring. And the little door that we had that was like between us and the balcony, just a wood door. There's rain coming in on the inside of the door.
What?
Like it was raining so hard, it was coming up and it was like cascading down the door. And the door was like,
Oh my God.
and all the windows were, and like, you know, you like all you want to do is like go to bed. And we like sat in silence with the fucking like eating our fucking pizza.
No Netflix, no nothing like that.
No, nothing. Just the sound of like
No phone.
the Indian Ocean mocking us. No phone.
Holy
Sounds like
shit.
the Sri Lankan.
You know what I
like,
did?
Nature god.
You
just wrecked havoc on you.
Yeah, this sounds awful.
You know what I did?
Doesn't sound
You know what
fun
I
at
did?
all.
Because I was having a fucking night and I needed some I don't know.
Drugs.
No, no drugs. I put on fucking Seinfeld on
Oh,
my
there we
laptop.
go.
There you
That's
go.
And I watched. I like just watched an
what
episode of
episode,
Seinfeld.
dude? Which episode was
What
it?
episode was it? It was the Marble Rye episode.
Oh, that's fucking good.
And I just kind of like, just listened to the fucking chaos outside. I was like, when in Lanka, you know, I was eating my fucking tandoori chicken pizza, watching Seinfeld, and I was like,
And it brought you back to like a neutral place.
Mhm.
yeah, I guess.
Very nice.
to go to
Anyway,
sleep.
that's my story.
Wow.
And then, you know, like the rest of the time there was great. We had a
Yeah.
great time.
Yeah.
It soured things a little bit, but then we got to spend more time with Shireen's family.
Yeah.
There was just so much going on.
I feel
It
like
was
you
such
roll with
crazy.
punches well, dude.
Yeah.
You roll with punches well.
Well,
That's an observation I've had.
you know, there's some problems that you know that like no amount of stressing out over will fix.
Mm.
I knew like me freaking out, being mad, wasn't gonna bring my fucking phone back.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't gonna fix my camera. So I was just like, that's what I'm saying. I'm just accepting it, and I was just like, fuck it, bro, whatever.
It takes
like,
me a while to get from wave to acceptance. Like it would be hours for me to get to that
Yeah.
point.
Yeah, I mean that's reasonable, I think, and I think in other circumstances I might feel the same way, but in this one I was just like, there's really like fucking nothing I can do.
Yeah.
Can't go buy a new phone right away. It won't, even if I did and I like paid extra money to get one there, like it's not gonna bring all the stuff that was gone back. I can't, like Shireen's like Googling camera stores to get my
Yeah.
camera fixed. I'm like, dude, I was like, just
Let it be.
fuck, I'm gonna put it in a bag of rice. I'm gonna fucking forget about it for the rest of the trip. And like, you know what? For the next like 4 or 5 days, like I didn't have a phone. I was like just fucking taking pictures on my actual camera and not checking Instagram. And I was weird.
I was gonna say, was that kind of a blessing,
Yeah.
like to not be on your phone? To not be
in
checking
some
social
ways,
media kind
in
of
some
thing?
ways, I would say I was pretty disconnected. I wasn't on Instagram all day anyway,
Yeah.
but it was nice just being like, I really focused. I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna like really go hard on my street photography.
Yeah.
the rest of the trip, because we were in Colombo after that, which is the capital city. So I was like, I'm just gonna fucking take pictures of people and places and go hard on the photography, and I really did focus on it. But it I don't know. It's weird. I feel like I was like tapped in on the
Yeah.
trip. I was like engaged and like really trying to remember all the little details and stuff. And I guess not having the phone maybe helped with that.
Maybe
a
it
little
had to disappear so you could focus on your photos, man.
bit. I don't know.
Everything happens for a reason, maybe.
Maybe the reason is just to make me
Maybe.
suffer a little.
Maybe.
Bit. But
Little
Dude,
pain.
when I was in Italy with Lena, we had this little Airbnb and this like the Val di Orcia or something like that. It was like this little like rolling Tuscan hills and golden and whatever. We had this little villa, like mini villa. And one night we got home kind of late, and there's one restaurant in the town, like in this whole village. And we go to the restaurant, and Lena's like, I'm gonna wait in the car because we rented a car. So I'm like, all right, I'll be inside. I'll get our food. I'll order. I'll wait for. I'll get it. You stay in the car. And when you order something in Italy like that, in a small town like that, there's no rush. Like you're saying in Sri Lanka, like the pizza, there's no rush. So they're taking their time. It's like 40 minutes or passing, whatever. And I ordered like a pizza and like a pasta or something, like a couple pastas. So I get the food. I go outside. She's gone. She's gone. And not only is she gone, now imagine I got the food in my hand. I walk into a parking lot. I'm in a different country. We live like, I think it's like 10 minutes down or like a little less than 10 minutes down the road. So I'm like, my wife has never just disappeared with a car in another country and just not answered her phone. So she's not answering her phone. I call her, she's not answering her phone. I text her, she's not answering.
Oh God.
What the fuck is going on? I'm like, someone took my fucking wife. I felt like Liam Neeson, dude, for a second. And I like snapped. I snapped. And I just started running with the food down the street. It's like this, it's literally like farm and dirt road and one house every like mile. So I'm just taking off running down the street. I get to our place, or right before I get to our place, it's pitch black outside. There's headlights coming down. And it's leaning. I'm like out of breath, holding the pizza, like cursing, like, what the fuck happened? I'm like, I called you 7 times. Like, what's going on? She's like, oh, I had to use the bathroom. and that's marriage. You know what I mean? In a nutshell, right there. Because I was on fire. Like when I'm overseas, when I'm on a trip, if I'm not in a comfortable place, it was comfortable. Don't get me wrong. I was at total peace. But there's something about my I don't know, my psyche or something that doesn't turn off until like we're back in our place. Like I'm always kind of just observing. Always just kind of like, if I saw that guy, I'd be like fucking wired. Like I'd be nervous. I don't know why. I can't like switch it off until we're in our spot, and then I could kind of chill. But like a little thing like that, not little. She was gone for like 15 minutes. I couldn't find her. But like something could come up where like our train ticket is missing, and I'm like, oh fuck. And on a trip, I'll like spaz out. I won't like lose it, but inside I'll be like, my house is on fire. You see the meme when your house is on fire and you're just in it? That's me, dude. I panic in my head. Because I'm like, we're never going to get out. I just think of the worst case scenario when I'm on a trip.
In most situations, as long as you didn't like lose your passport, money fixes every problem. Yeah. Just buy another ticket, buy another, like at pretty much any situation I've run into where I've been like, oh fuck, this sucks. Like money generally fixes it. If no one's hurt, I try and just like contextualize every issue. Like no one's hurt, no one's bleeding out in front of me. We didn't lose our passports. We're gonna get home fine. Like I'll deal with the financial repercussions of this, but that's why we have credit cards. And if there's a true emergency, like we're good. We'll figure it out.
Yeah. I feel like you just gotta go to Japan. Did you have any like thing like that in Japan?
Not a single fucking time,
bro. The biggest worry or negative thing I had.
What was the worst thing?
Was we walked 30,000 steps.
So you just walked a lot.
My feet hurt.
Oh no!
And guess what? There's a fucking foot bath at the hotel.
Or it's like, oh, it's raining.
Oh wow, the hotel has free umbrellas.
Rain.
There's an umbrella on every corner in every convenience store for $1.
There's good food everywhere.
I have to wait in line for food. Oh, for Michelin star ramen.
For $7.
I didn't have more of a worry the entire time.
Cheap.
I don't understand.
You gotta go, dude.
Dude, that's on the bucket list. It's on the
in
bucket
the city, no worries. You look around, especially you'll destroy anyone if you just bump into them.
You wouldn't even have to even
countryside
think about it. You wouldn't even
just everyone's chill.
You're in the countryside. There's just old people.
There's I want
no
to do
worries.
The biggest issues of people in Japan are other tourists.
Yeah.
Other foreigners.
100%.
Those are the problems.
Do they have? This may be a dumb question.
Okay.
Do they have Yakuza tours?
No,
it's like a sore spot for a lot of Japanese. I would imagine they don't try and highlight any of that stuff.
I mean, it's
like mafia shit.
It's very not
like Sopranos tours.
It's very not like non-existent now. There's literally like you can go to the Yakuza has like.
Do they have restaurants and stuff?
No. Restaurant?
No,
like they're serving you in like suits. No, they literally have like a government building.
The Yakuza?
Yes. They literally have for each like sect. There's like a actual like office.
What?
I'm not even joking. Yeah, because it's literally like it's done.
They have like an office building.
Yes.
Because they're legit.
Yeah.
Oh, because they went legit.
Well, it's like they were required to do it.
So the government makes them get an official building and headquarters.
Yeah.
But so then they could just do whatever they want if they have a headquarters?
I really don't think it's much really going on right now. I don't think it's that active.
I just want to kind of kick it.
See, now You say that you're always on edge in other places. Why are you seeking out these things?
That
Why are
kind of
you seeking out the dangers?
You could just go to the the most beautiful waterfall you ever seen.
no. I want to do that too.
You don't
or an
you don't have
onsen.
to.
Go sit in a hot tub.
I want to do all that. I want to have the
move.
steak with the sear, with the marbling.
Is
on
it like too calm over
It's
there?
too
You
nice.
think?
Yeah, I think I might get bored.
Well, that was what I was gonna say. Like, Japan is top tier, god level trip and worth every penny, but it's very frictionless for Americans.
See, I
to
need
go.
some grit. I need some.
Go to Lanka.
That's too much. Grit.
You'll feel everything, the full fucking
You need-
spectrum of
you need
human
grit?
emotion.
just a little. They're a major part of
Go-
the culture. I just want to. I want to
I
like.
don't know about that.
I want to shake hands
There
with them.
are definitely like
There's grit.
less touristy areas where you would be more challenged.
Well, I heard Osaka is like the hood though.
yeah, but not
It's really
like
not.
hood here,
It's very different.
dude. It's
The most
night and day.
the most hood you'll get is like a homeless guy.
What is it compared to a town in New Jersey, Osaka?
There's no. I don't know.
Like crime wise, like
It'd be like Palisades Park.
Okay. Pal Park.
Yeah, but if
I feel
like,
safe in Pal
if
Park.
Palisades Park was
Like great
fun.
food. Like you got
It's fine.
a lot of people.
It is again. I'd be more worried about like drunk tourists.
Did you in Sri Lanka? This is gonna. I hope you say what I'm thinking. In Sri Lanka, did you notice how were the men? No, hold on. Don't no why?
How were the men?
No,
How
no, no,
were
no,
the
no, no,
men?
no, no. I was gonna continue. Let me finish the question. The men, were they charged up for women? Were they very romantic? Were they very passionate? Were they like? Do you notice your wife walks into a room and all the men are like, oh wow. Do they check out Shireen as she's walking in a room? Do they cross boundaries? Like that's what I want to know.
Do they cross?
Are they
boundaries?
respectful? Do they not care?
I don't want to
much?
generalize too much. 'cause
Yeah, just
my
what you've seen.
experience in South Asia is very limited,
Right.
and there is a bit of a reputation for men in India and South Asia in general to be a little like
Aggressive.
pervy and aggressive. It's just like it's an unfortunate cliche in a way, and like
Can I say? I don't want to cut you up, but can I say something?
go ahead.
Because I'm gonna word it how I think about it, and I'm probably gonna offend people, but I need to say it
Oh my
because you're
God.
my friend, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I saw a video of a woman on a beach in India, and she goes, "Oh, I'm just at the beach," and she picks up her phone, and there's 9 dudes, and she's just on like sunbathing or whatever. And they won't leave, right? They're just looking at her and talking to each other and looking at her, not leaving.
It wasn't like that.
No,
It's-
but
it wasn't like that.
If that happened, I'm dropping everybody. I'm 9-0
Was
on
she
that
just like?
on that beach.
Was she like normal?
I don't know.
Or was
I can't
was
even
she
see
kind
her.
of like?
She was in a bathing
Was
suit.
she flaunting or no?
I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't
What
matter.
do you mean you don't know?
It doesn't.
So you're
matter.
saying all these dudes are doing shit, but you don't know what
it
she's doing?
doesn't
Well-
matter. She's on a beach. She's in a bikini on a
Now,
beach.
I will say this. I think there's a problem in the world where people go to places, especially tourists, and
Here we go.
they don't respect the way, do Lankan girls all dress up in bikinis and go on the beach?
Some of them do.
Some, yeah. Is it like more reserved, you think?
I don't give a fuck.
Well, it's a way
sorry.
more.
That's
I'm
your
sorry.
problem.
I'm
it's
sorry.
it's a way more religious
What do you mean you don't give a fuck?
country.
How do you not give a fuck?
If
You don't care about other
if-
people's culture?
I definitely do. You're not gonna ogle my what? Here,
No. I'm not saying that. I'm saying
that's what I'm saying.
I'm saying the girl wearing that stuff. What if it's too, or like, I don't know.
I don't know.
In that
that I
culture,
don't
if
know.
If
That
it's
I
more
don't know.
conservative, I get it. You know what I mean?
This is my point.
I don't know how it is.
This is my point. In Italy, I was walking down in this nice, beautiful, pristine, gorgeous medieval town on a hill. It was like out of a movie, right? Walking down the cobblestones, holding my wife's hand. We're walking down the street, and this guy's just smoking a cigarette outside on his break, right? Younger dude. And we're walking up, and it's as if I didn't exist. Poof, Dave's gone. And it's just Lena naked, let's say. Don't picture it. Just don't.
Why'd
No,
you
don't.
say
What are you
Don't.
saying,
No, but
dude?
I'm saying what he saw, but you guys don't picture it. Mike, stop.
I'm not thinking of that.
Just
No,
finish
because
your story.
I see what he's thinking.
Continue.
So she's walking down, right? And he just checks her out, her face, midsection, waist,
Wait.
back up.
He was in
back up.
a balcony?
No, he's right on the street.
Oh,
I'm walking
okay.
past him. And he does this for as long as it takes for us to walk past 10 seconds. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Again, boom, boom. And I'm watching and I'm like, I cannot stop staring at his eyes. I'm like, he's not going to fucking just keep doing this. And I walk past him. He just keeps doing it. Now he's checking out her ass. He's leaning, he's smoking his cigarette. He's tapping it. So finally, Jordan, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That to me is fucking nuts. Like I know you're gonna look
that's
at
crazy.
Listen. You can look at my
That's
wife.
crazy.
You can look at my wife. If you look at my wife for 20 seconds
Yeah, that's
and I'm
crazy.
next to her like that,
I'm not saying it's appropriate. I'm just saying
Did you fight him?
yeah.
I said my crazy brain kicked in and I said, what can I do to let him know he's in trouble and I see all this, but not cross a line. And so I said, oh, I know. So I smiled really wide. I stopped. I turned around and I smiled really wide and I just stood there. And then he caught my eye, right? He finally stopped looking at Lena. He looks at me. And so I'm smiling. And I look at him for 5 seconds in his eyes. And then I go to his tits. And then I go to his piece.
God.
And then I go back to his tits. And then I go right up to him. And imagine now, I'm like the widest grin I could ever make. Because if you're going to check, this is what my mind said. I said, I see you. And if you're going to check out my wife.
That's the wrong move, dude.
No, it's not. I'm going to check you out. I'm going to check
because he's not going to do it. He's going to do it again.
No, I don't know what he's going to do.
I would have gone in his face, bro.
No, it's not.
Not get in his face like I'm going to beat your ass. I would go up to him and be like, hey, dog.
Like my wife's calling me now.
I'd be, hey, dog. I'd be like, what are you looking at?
I want to
I'm right here.
I want to say, of all the things that I expected you to say you did, that's not what I expected.
Yeah. I thought you would have confronted him.
No, I'm glad you didn't.
I think that was mental jujitsu.
No, I
Because
think you should have confronted
No,
him.
dude, that doesn't.
you really
do
think
shit.
in a different country I'm confronting some guy and like I could have, but I think it was a better move to like.
What's the negative of confronting?
That I'm in his country? I could go to fucking
Dude,
Italian jail.
That's where I'm like, there's no line there because you're just disrespecting me in front of my face and my wife.
I don't know. To me, it felt like the right move.
You don't gotta punch him. You just say, "Hey, dude, don't fucking look at her."
What did your wife say, Dave?
She just always tells me to keep moving.
Yeah,
Maybe that's the good thing to do. Maybe you do whatever your wife wants.
shit. This is why I'm single.
I'm mentally ill, man.
So I'll give you I will give you a personal reference point for me. I was like that when I was 16.
See,
And
Immature,
I had
immature.
my
I'm
16-year-old girlfriend, and we would walk around on the street,
Double the age.
and guys would hoot and holler and fucking check her out and say shit, and I would always try and fight everybody.
Yeah,
I would just say I was unhinged.
yeah.
And it never worked out in my favor.
No.
I always just felt stupid.
Yeah.
I always looked stupid. I felt stupid. And like, it never made it any easier. Like it was like that for years and years and years with lots of girls that I dated. And I don't know, now I kind of just, but I kind of just like,
I'm just kidding.
it's not like it doesn't happen with my wife,
No, I get it does.
but I go, I'm married. They're not.
Yeah.
Bro. They're looking at
That's some mature
us.
thought.
Like, I don't give a fuck, bro.
Yeah.
And it happened a lot in Sri Lanka. No, nothing super inappropriate, but guys, we got stared at a lot. First off, she's Sri Lankan with a white guy,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Yeah, it's a big like
with tattoos,
with a handsome white guy.
no tattoos
and,
out there.
and a fucking man bun.
Mm.
The people have tattoos, just not like Americans do.
Yeah.
With cameras on his fucking neck, like obviously a tourist, and she's walking around with me in beautiful outfits, and she's stunning, and a lot of people. We had people coming and asking to take pictures with us.
Wow.
What the fuck?
Yeah, we had like
Damn.
people asking to take selfies with us because it might have been the
What?
first I might have been the first white guy with tattoos and a man bun they had seen in a while. I don't know if that's true. There's a lot of fucking tourists there, but they had people come up to Shireen, and
I think it's because you're handsome.
But women and men were staring at her because she doesn't look like she's from there. She looks like
Yeah.
she could be like an actor or something. She like, or is she like a YouTuber? Like they're like
Right,
confused by
yeah.
us existing there. because a lot of people look very similar. You're entering a pretty homogenous environment where people look similar, they talk the same.
Yeah.
You know, being an outsider, like if it happens here,
right,
in your hood, or your place where you're from, that's a little weird. That's a step too far. And you know, you can sniff out when it's inappropriate. And like I've gotten to the point where like I pick my battles, and like if someone disrespects me or my wife directly, that's different.
Yeah.
If they say something disrespectful,
it's on.
Beast mode. But I don't know. Just checking. I'm like, yeah, fuck it. Check me out. Check her out.
Damn.
I think the move is then you like notice like you just grab your girl's ass.
Yeah, like you have like unrestricted access to the goods.
I think I would grab my girl and be like, yeah, what's up?
You telling me you would grab my wife's ass and say, what's up?
I said my girl's ass. You just twisted my words. Now I want to bring up.
She's gonna watch.
I want to bring up. You told us to think about it. You told us to think about it.
You said don't think about it. Don't think about it. Automatically.
No, and then his face started going like this.
Think about it.
There was a little thought.
Challenge yourself next time you feel that way.
I'm trying.
Think about your beautiful wife.
There you go. What would your wife
do? Just imagine her happy.
No, man, it's not what a man does.
No, it's not about man. It's just
I'm kidding.
Fucking annoying.
I want to bring up. I want to bring up. Remember, I was telling you in Japan, I was like, the foreigner like has this power.
Yeah. The pool.
I will say that shit's gone.
That
shit's gone. That shit's gone.
No, is it?
So I was at a training event for the student travel program that I'm part of. That I'm meeting people from all over the world. The hot program this year is Japan. Everyone wants to go to Japan. All the fucking kids on the TikToks.
Yep.
They can't get enough. They're all turning into weebs. They want
anime.
Yeah, which is exactly how we were.
It was cool.
And
I was a closet weeb, dude.
Way
and
before
I'll never
that shit
admit
was
that.
popular.
So I met someone at this program who lived in Japan for a few years, is an American, lived in Japan. And her point of view, how she describes Americans who go to Japan and get you may disagree, because we both have family members who are American and married or with Japanese women. My cousin is American, married Japanese woman, has a beautiful family. They live in America now, but he lived in Japan for a long time. I don't think it applies to everybody as a blanket statement, but she called them
Gaijin.
LBH.
What is that?
Losers back home. Losers back home go to Japan.
Wait, what?
And wife up Japanese girls. And pull the American cool guy card. I
understand what you're saying.
But back home.
No. I understand. Yeah, I get that.
It's not the same.
I understand what you're saying.
You level up in Japan.
No. I'm not talking about that. I'm saying like there is like back when I first went, there was a visible like foreigner like if you go to a town of just like not a lot of foreigners go there. People are gonna look at you and be like, "Oh my god!" They might come up to you, be like, "Oh my god, like, hello, like all this stuff." You know what I mean? Like, really, you'd be like a unicorn.
Is that in a city?
You know?
Even
you tell me if you
sometimes in the city.
Wow,
like you'd be treated differently.
Definitely not
in good ways and bad
Tokyo
ways.
Or Osaka.
Right.
Yeah, no. They used to in Osaka,
but I would imagine
kind of a little bit.
But I'd imagine if you go up north or far south,
I will say like over the years that shit died because it's just
too much tourism.
Yeah, it's just too much.
Yeah, but the tourism is focused,
which I think is good. I think it's good because you don't want that shit.
So you're talking about basement dwellers are going out to Japan?
Oh yeah.
To like
now it's even worse. Now I think it's good because there's so many whack ass dudes going there that are like it's like anime in real life. You know, I'm gonna meet my waifu.
You know what the subset that bothers me the most is people who go there just to buy vintage,
like a Pokemon.
Yeah, Pokemon cards, video game systems. And they ship that shit back here and sell it for like a huge profit.
That's even worse.
When you go to Japan,
you can't even
thrifting culture.
Let me say,
yeah,
video games. You can't, the prices, it's over.
What do you mean?
I would collect retro like games, music.
Yeah,
vinyl,
you got a
like,
bunch,
dude. Now,
No.
forget about it.
Too expensive.
It's over.
It's too expensive.
It's over. No. 4 times the price.
Same
You
with
gotta sell
same
some
with
of
the
your shit,
cameras.
though.
I don't, because I love
Flip
it.
Oh,
I do
yeah,
this
you
shit
love
because
it.
I
You
love
love
it.
Yeah,
You know, and
you're a collector.
That's the problem, though. Is people when
real
when,
collectors-
when going there,
Yeah.
it became
See?
cheap enough that people could go a couple times a year. They'll
Bro,
go.
it was
fucking
stock
happens.
up.
heaven. If you like that shit,
Sucks, dude.
heaven.
It's always someone's gotta monetize and like ruin
Yeah.
it. It just turn it into a business, and then you flood the market, and you take away the supply from the people who love it, and now all the prices
Think about
are
it.
jacked up.
Think
and
about
you
it.
can't-
They used to have just walls, like a whole wall of just Game Boys.
and they don't do that no more.
Of just Game Boys for $9.
Oh, that's
So
that's
everyone
sad,
bought
bro.
them all, brought them to America. You know,
PlayStation
It's
1
bullshit.
new in box.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
shit like that.
Yeah.
So you can't get
dude, I bought my Super Nintendo in Japan for $9
Wow.
with 2 games, and I went there today to buy the same thing I bought. $70.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So it's just there's no
So,
point.
yeah, you can't do it.
It's I don't know. It's definitely not
because
as
a lot of
good.
these places sell on eBay now.
Yeah, yeah.
yes,
And then
that's the
people are
problem.
buying it right from America
Yeah,
and paying the shipping cost, but like they can make American bucks instead of selling in yen and
yeah.
make a lot of money. So like I can't really blame them. That's global commerce.
Yeah, yeah. You know what I got for my birthday? First of all, thank you guys for taking me out for my birthday. I appreciate you
Happy
both.
birthday, dude.
I love you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you. Lena got me she got me a bad gift, and then I told her what I really wanted, and then she got it. It was a VR headset. Your boy's in the
You got
virtual
it?
world now.
Not
the-
Dave.
Apple.
So
You're home alone a lot.
Oh God.
here now,
Why'd you want this thing?
let me tell you. Let me tell you something.
Oh.
That is no, not that.
That is what.
No. You guys took it. You guys took it somewhere. I'm not. That's not what I'm saying. You see, you guys went to a bad place.
What the hell was that?
I'm playing puzzle games and shit.
Oh,
But I'm
my
saying
God, what?
that just to have like I stand up in my living room and I put this headset on, and now I'm like,
And you have Pornhub at
in-
at your fingertips.
no. And now I'm in Egypt, right? And I'm just like, wow, this is amazing. It's unreal, dude.
What headset?
What?
The PlayStation VR, right?
No. The
No, don't say it. Don't say what you got.
why?
Oculus Quest 2?
Yeah.
My
What,
man.
why'd you
Isn't
say
that the best
Why'd
one?
you say that?
My man.
Isn't
It's
that the best one?
fantastic.
Fuck yeah.
It's fantastic.
No, I was hyped.
You were hyped
Because
about
I was like PSVR. I was like,
I'm gonna bring it here.
Isn't,
We'll mess
that
with it.
the Facebook?
This would be
one?
a perfect room to fuck with it. It's fantastic, dude. You're gonna freak out. It's so much fun. But it made me think about because now I'm like now I did this.
bro, we could stream in here.
Oh my god.
Horror shit.
There we go.
VR.
See, we're good. We're good. Like and subscribe because we're doing big things. This
We might gotta bring it back,
This year's gonna
dude.
be big. It made me think about this AI shit for some reason. Like technology is getting better and better. Hold on, because now I'm in a virtual world. I have a virtual like person. I'm like I'm literally chilling with virtual people. I know it doesn't translate, but AI, right? It just made me think of technology. What is it? How are you feeling, bro? With like our realm of storytelling, where are you at with this AI shit? Are you nervous? Are you fucking concerned at all? You know, I know you're like AI isn't setting up lights and like staging scenes and like getting behind the lens of a
Yeah.
camera and shit, but like
No,
the creative side of things.
but the fact of the matter is, nobody will have to do that if AI gets advanced enough.
are we fucked? That's
We're
what I wanna-
fucked no matter what.
Yeah, that's true.
This is my issue with AI. We decided as a species, we have the power to automate all of the horrible things that nobody wants to do.
Dude,
We can automate everything, all the jobs that no one wants to do. Instead, we automate art,
creativity.
Yeah.
music, films,
The first
photography.
thing AI.
like fucking you can get an AI girlfriend now,
Yeah,
Mikey.
I got the headset.
They
If you wanna
automated
get in there.
automated fucking sexting.
Finally gonna be fucking.
Know what I mean,
taken.
dude?
They automated sexting.
You can
What?
fucking cyber sex.
Yeah, dude. All the OnlyFans girls.
But
I
here's the thing.
What?
Here's the thing with that.
No.
Not to cut you off. That's a good point you're making, but like, you know, that's not a person on the other side of
I
that.
don't know, man. They're doing pretty well.
They're
There's
pretty
a lot of them
convincing.
popping up.
Really?
They make me feel special.
The point is, why would we automate that shit?
I don't
We
know.
should have the fucking robots
Yeah, but that's people
doing all the
that.
jobs that people don't want to do, so we can do the art.
But what
so
are
we can
jobs
do the
people don't want to do?
sexting.
Like garbage men. That's a big sanitation. plumbing.
Yeah, but that's all high risk.
But
that's all high risk.
Yeah.
There's malfunction. There's risks like that.
Right. We're not ready for that yet.
Yeah, no.
But I guess the quickest thing they could do would be
This shit's zero risk.
yeah, it's just numbers and letters and shit, and we're just gonna take it all from the internet and then spew it on the streams.
What all this is doing is essentially like it's accelerating like
the downfall, of
cultural decay.
100%.
That's all that's happening. There's more garbage being produced than anything else. More disposable content.
Yeah.
There's nothing good coming from it. And it's not that it doesn't have utility. Obviously, it's going to help save a lot of money for some fucking media executive somewhere.
Yep.
But like, what is it actually doing for us as a species?
For you, in let's say in my situation, if I wanted to write our next thing, or you wanted to write a next thing, we're gonna go shoot it together. We don't have to hire now a line producer, right? We can have an AI just line produce the whole fucking thing.
No, because I want human beings that I
That's
can
the
fucking
point.
talk to.
But now, so it's got to come from like, do you want to go this easy technology that exists, which a lot of people are going to do, or do you want to stick to your morals and work with people you can collaborate with?
Would you let an AI doctor diagnose you?
No fucking way. No way.
Would you let your physical human doctor use AI to help diagnose you?
No. I'd be a little nervous about
What if
that
you
one.
didn't know? What if they saved your life by using AI to figure out a diagnosis? I'm just playing devil's advocate.
No,
I don't know
yeah,
what
it's
the
a good
fucking
point.
answer is.
Yeah.
That's already happening.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah.
Doctors?
Yes.
Yeah, see. I think I'm reading this book, Cormac McCarthy book, Blood Meridian. And there's like a hermit. They calls him a hermit. Dude's like out in the wilderness, no job, homeless, has like a little hut. And he's talking to the main character walks in this tent. He lets him stay for the night. It's raining. And he says in this book, Cormac McCarthy, it came out like, I don't even know when. This hermit's talking about fucking AI. And he's like, there's people who are going to make, man's going to make machines that tell machines what to do.
Yeah.
And we're going to be like fucking wiped out by these things. Like that's happening.
Yes.
And I'm like, we saw this coming for fucking decades. We knew it. But like, I don't know. Like we didn't do anything to stop this shit or like push it off or like everyone just bought in because it's money to be made. There's money to be made. Time to be saved.
Everyone's essentially in a race to the bottom.
Bro, but like what at what cost?
But it's been happening for a long time in our industry collectively, people accepting lower quality, lower paying jobs because there's more and more competition and it drives everybody's rates down and it's harder and harder to make a living doing what we do. But the conditions of our work environment haven't gotten much better. Like the expectations have gotten greater and now we have to compete with fucking robots on a competitive level. So we're losing pay when we actually get the real jobs. It's harder to justify our existence to executives because they can now, for a lot of these jobs, creative jobs, hire fucking, an AI company for a fraction of the price that can, produce comparable content. Because again, the race to the bottom is also the people consuming.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody who's consuming the stuff we're making expect less. They care less and less about quality.
That's the problem.
And
that's a major problem.
People just don't give a fuck. There are always going to be people who care, but that is a vocal minority and a big sea of people who don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And they're the ones that are paying for everything.
Yeah, they're paying their Netflixes and their Hulu.
And if their expectation of like quality is low, why would anybody pay us to make good quality stuff? And I've heard from fellow creator DP friends who are just like, I'm not that worried about it. I don't think my job is at risk. I don't know. I don't want to be doom and gloom about it. And I'm like, that's cool, man. You may be in a privileged position where you don't have to care about it, or like, you have been lucky enough in your career to feel a sense of security, but things like we're in a fucking particle accelerator right now. Things are just speeding up every fucking year. Think about how much things changed from like 0 to like 1000 AD.
Yeah.
Then 1000 to 1500 AD.
Yeah.
And then from 1500 to 2000, it's a fucking exponential.
Yeah.
If you showed someone from the fucking 1700s a rocket ship?
Dude, from the 1900s. From
If you
from
showed them a cell
1905,
phone, if
Yeah.
you showed someone from the 70s an iPhone 15,
they lose it.
their fucking brain would melt out of their
Yeah.
goddamn ears.
Yeah, you're right.
It's not that nobody could conceptualize these things back then. It just was impossible based
do
on the
it.
current. So like if we apply the same logic in fucking 30 years from now,
Dude,
AI, it's going to be completely ubiquitous.
AI is gonna raise your children for you, bro.
Well, like if you, that's why like, you know,
AI is gonna smuggle you drugs from Cuba. AI is, AI is gonna like
Talk
no more Ubers in Sri Lanka.
me to sleep.
No more nothing.
if you think about like what this technology, like the implications of incorporating thinking tech into
We're fucked.
every aspect. It's in our
Mhm.
cars now. We don't like
in
our
your
cars
search
don't even
engines.
have fucking like oil caps anymore.
No.
You can't they have no
Can't
manual
change your
buttons.
fucking oil. Yeah.
You can't change the fucking temperature of your AC without going through a sub menu now. It's rot. It's like bloat. It doesn't make any sense. And then manual tactile experiences are like so rare nowadays.
Yeah.
And there are people who really value those things,
Yeah.
but most people don't. Most
Yeah.
people want frictionless experiences.
Yeah.
They don't want to fucking think.
You think it's most people though?
Yes, dude.
I don't know, man.
The majority.
I think the more like decision making people do.
well,
you know?
they're
But I think like the common people, like people want shit they feel and look like books and shit. You know what I mean? Like,
I think maybe deep
If that
down,
were the case,
but
dude, then
we wouldn't be
fucking
here.
Barnes and Noble wouldn't be downsizing. They wouldn't be closing all the physical media stuff at Walmart and Best Buy.
the movers and shakers of the world, the business heads, they're looking at charts and fucking numbers, and they're seeing if we take this away, but we add a little AI segment or a new feature in this car or whatever, the majority are buying it. If it was like all of us stop buying this AI generated, watered down, bloaty stuff he's talking about, like they wouldn't do it, but they're doing it because it's working.
yeah.
Everyone's like, I just want to sit here and put on my fucking VR headset and just like not give a fuck about what I'm watching and just.
I think
chill.
the end goal is more nefarious because they're trying to sell services over products now.
Mm.
Every product is sold at a loss now to sell you a service. Your fucking video game console,
You're right.
they
You're
lose money on
fucking
every system because they want you to buy the service.
right.
Dude, Xbox just gave up all their shit.
What do you mean?
There's no more Xbox Studios. They literally they made it so now like it's just goes to everyone and it's all digital. Xbox Game Pass, like whatever.
Wow.
Yeah.
Your cars eventually, think about what Tesla's doing.
Yeah.
Can't service your cars. You can't replace
You have
any
to go to
parts.
them for service.
You have to go to their service things. You have to use their
Dude,
chargers.
They make you rely on them. You can't do it
and you know
yourself.
what? Like, I don't like Tesla. I don't like
Bro.
Elon Musk. This guy is starting a fucking a trend though in the entire
I'm
automotive
gonna
industry.
I'm gonna fucking say it. This all started because of fucking Apple. Boom. Because they made the ecosystem. We gotta be in our thing. No, it's a service. You gotta have your help desk. All this bullshit. Who was the big one to start that shit?
Was it them?
I don't think they were the first ones, but they
They for
definitely
sure were the most popular.
Made it the most ubiquitous, probably.
Yeah.
People literally like they don't know anything about like phones or anything anymore.
That's
no one
true.
knows
It's
what your
true.
phone is. They're
That's
just
true.
like, oh no, iPhone. Like, oh, that's all.
It's the
I
top
know
of
how
the
it
line.
works.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't have to know all the fucking things
But what
about
is
it.
Apple selling now? Services.
You're right.
That's what I'm saying.
You
It's a
know?
problem, man.
That's a good point.
It's a
dude. I
problem.
didn't
You don't
think of
learn
it.
about shit anymore.
Yeah. That's
And
a good
and the
point.
problem is like now it's think about it. It's like they're just converting now like the new generations. You know?
to rely on
Well, it's
these corporations.
It's a status symbol. It always has been, but
Yeah.
it's a status symbol.
Well, they make it a
They
status
marketed
symbol.
it perfectly, though.
You know?
They marketed it perfectly.
It's
If you're a kid without an iPhone, they're like you're a loser.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
unfortunately,
No, you're right.
I was a loser for most of my life until I got an iPhone.
Depending on how you look at it, but yeah.
and I might like not to downplay the quality of the product because I think Apple is one of the few companies that actually takes product design seriously. Like, and when you use an Apple product, like it feels like a quality product for the most part.
For sure.
They've obviously made garbage like everybody else. The problem is when companies like don't even do that. You know, like when the product or the thing you're buying isn't worth the money that they're charging for it, but people feel like forced to use it. Like, or like Spotify, pretty ubiquitous. Almost everybody I know uses Spotify to listen to music.
Yep.
But they pay artists like shit.
Yeah.
But they are incredibly popular and make probably worth billions of dollars.
What about streamers? It's the same kind of general idea. It's like get them hooked, and now that we got your subscriptions, we know we can just pump bullshit into our platform, and you're gonna still pay every month.
Well, because that there was a point I think where streaming made sense.
Yeah.
It was the next logical step. It made sense for accessibility, to just have access to a vast like library of films and shows, and it was great. It was fucking awesome. And then it just like got bloated.
Yeah.
And now suddenly there's fucking 40 different platforms to sign up for, and they each have one little thing that you're interested in. And now they're trying to rush to figure out ways to keep people hooked and keep people from canceling their subscriptions.
See, man.
And it's like now none of them are good.
No, they're not.
And you got all of them fighting for like all the top series, and they're just juggling them all.
Yep.
And all that money's not going to new shit coming out.
None of it.
It's going to the same old shit and getting more and more money.
I think Netflix is eventually going to just be Netflix originals
Yeah.
because they control so
all of them
much.
should be then.
Yeah.
Like what the fuck's the
But
point?
they control so much of the like residuals and the pay, how much everyone's paid, and like when they acquire legacy content, when they acquire stuff that's already been made, or like old movies and stuff, like they're paying money each time they acquire it, and each time they sign a new contract to have this movie on their app for another 5 years or whatever. And like those time frames are getting shorter and shorter. They're paying less and less. And they're just trying to fund only original content or buy things that they can buy fully and own the rights to. And eventually that's all that's going to be on there. It's all you're going to be able to access with your subscription.
It makes me depressed, dude.
Yeah.
I get depressed.
And you know what they're going to start doing is the second they can is they're going to use fucking AI
to
make
generate their own content. And
they're going to buy the likeness of an actor, plug it into an AI, and the AI is going to make content with our favorite actors in it. And then suddenly, like, you don't even have to fucking act. They'll get paid for their likeness and their voice. Maybe once they'll sign a contract. Now they're an AI character. They're already doing this.
It's crazy. Michael
You got
Jordan had a
movies coming out.
Gatorade commercial during the NBA Finals, and it's playing, and it's him AI generated, his voice, his face,
Who?
young. Michael Jordan.
Did you guys see the AI Under Armour video?
No.
There was this big fucking thing. This production company put out a spot that they made with Under Armour that was all AI. They used AI generated video, mixed it with other stuff, but they trained the fucking AI model on old Under Armour ads that actual people made.
Damn. Wow.
So the people that made those ads sued the production company. I believe they sued the production company.
They get a win?
I don't know. But the point is, like, they're using stuff that we've made to train the fucking AI to make new derivative work that is going to make money for like this many people. And the people that actually make the stuff that sells the fucking Under Armour don't make anything.
I think that's going to be the issue of AI though, because it's not just generating like out of nothing. It's generating out of things that are already made. And I think legally that's going to have to be regulated someday. I don't know when, but that's the biggest problem with it.
Have you guys heard of...
Because if there's a way that it's being done, there's a way to track it being done.
Have you heard of Nightshade?
No.
So it's like a poison bomb that people are like, so right now, your Adobe Cloud subscription, in the newest update, they reserve the right to train their AI models on people's content that they upload to Adobe.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
So if you use like Adobe Bridge and you use it to organize your photos online or Lightroom online, they can use your photography legally to train their AI.
That's fucking crazy.
So people are uploading these things called Nightshade files that look like a picture of an elephant, but the computer sees it as a picture of a handbag. And over time, if you upload enough of these poisoned images, the computer starts to fucking not be able to tell what an elephant is. And every time someone asks it to make an elephant, it makes a handbag.
Good.
So if we all fuck with the AI
let's all
models,
fuck it up.
That's forces working against each other.
The people are smarter, dude. Because there's smart ass motherfucking people that are doing shit like that.
Man.
I
love to hear that.
Same
That's
reason.
crazy.
Now people are going back to pirating stuff.
Yeah.
Which I have mixed feelings on as someone who works in film and TV. Like, I want to have a job.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, we don't own anything anymore.
Yeah.
You can't go buy a fucking DVD of something.
No, you can't.
Not that it's even like realistic to do that. Who's doing that? But like, you can't go and buy a copy of something and own a copy of it anymore. I got in the habit of downloading YouTube videos a while ago, like that I really liked, that I thought were like worthwhile to have, because I was like, or movies at that point. So I was like, if someone decides that this isn't worth putting online anymore, it's gone forever.
Yeah.
If Netflix decides, or like HBO fucking decides that like signing new contracts to continue having certain content on their platform isn't financially sustainable, it's easier to delete whole movies and shows off the platform than to pay residuals.
Right.
Those things don't exist anymore. You can't stream them anywhere. They're not accessible anywhere. I think that's a fucking as good of a reason as ever to fucking pirate everything.
Yeah.
It's
fucked up.
Some people look at it as stealing. The studios and streaming platforms absolutely look at it as stealing. But if they can take things without warning and you have no ownership over everything, I don't know.
Yeah.
What is that ethical too? I mean, they're fully deleted movies off of the HBO servers that hadn't even come out yet.
Right.
Because they were going to lose money.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Just pull them.
And people worked for years on these projects.
Yeah, dude. That's another fucked up thing. These major studios have like total control and autonomy over like,
and they're using AI to try and predict what the audience is going to think.
That's crazy.
Without even like showing it to humans.
That always kind of rubbed me the wrong way.
When people ask me, "Oh, how do you feel about AI?" I'm like, I don't fucking know, dude. But nothing I've heard about it is a compelling reason. Like I was enamored by it initially when fucking like Midjourney first came out. Like, oh, I can plug in a random idea and it will generate an image of like what I was thinking. Like some crazy dream I had, I can like visualize it. And I think like that's what a lot of people are like, wow, this is such a cool novelty.
Yeah.
And then it started like, it started
taking over,
doing too much.
Yep.
And really quickly it was like, oh, this isn't fucking.
Yeah.
This is messed up.
I thought that the acting would be safe because like you can't generate good performances, right? Like you need a human soul to do that. And then I saw one of the newer versions, and it was like a dude sitting at like an older guy sitting at a diner table, and he's just like in thought, right? I'm watching this clip. It's like a 15-second clip, and I'm like, uh-oh. Because that computer just somehow made me believe that dude, I was empathizing with this like clip of this person generated. And I said, that's not good. That's now we're in a different place. This is a different realm where there's no more, there's just, a couple versions of this, like further, you're not going to need any new actors. You're not going to need any new directors of photography. Once they figure out how to put their hands on lenses, no more camera ops, no more lighting techs, no more grips, no more sound.
Yeah.
So you're going to wipe out artistry.
It makes you question if everything we appreciate and like, love about creating and stuff is just data.
Right.
That can be commodified somehow.
Yeah.
The only thing I thought, I was like, this is the only thing, unless they lie to us, unless someone says like, look, with my blood, sweat, and tears, I made this project with all these people, and they're just flat out lying.
Yeah.
The only thing I could think that you won't, if you know where it's coming from, it won't translate to like something you enjoy, is because like if you look at a painting and hanging in a museum now, or you watch a movie or whatever, listen to a piece of music, you're tying that to a person or a group of people. You're without thinking about it, that on the other side of this thing, that somehow in front of you now, it came from a life. Like it came from a whole background of somebody's past and what they've been through and who they were and who they are. And that's where meaning lies. Like it was a person exposing themselves or being vulnerable enough to and expressing themselves in a form only they could do for you and them and him. And that's where meaning exists. But if HBO just lies and says, yeah, this is from This is from the newest writer out of this newest American writer out of Detroit, Michigan, and came from nothing. And then there, and just put some like face, some human face on a AI project. What are we gonna know?
Can I raise an even more insidious thing that's happening?
Please.
It's not just like the nice stuff too. That there are everybody knows about OnlyFans. Everyone knows about online.
What's that?
Yeah, the degenerates of the world.
Davey Lightbeams. You okay?
At some point, someone decided, let's just fucking automate that too.
Right.
And they started making AI generated models, and then when they got good enough where you can
I got tricked by one.
reliably.
Did you?
Well, not on OnlyFans, but Instagram. I was like, damn, this girl's hot, and I was like, I looked at it said like AI models, like.
You got tricked.
So those exist in the adult entertainment industry now.
Wow.
There are AI OnlyFans models that use AI chatbots to talk to fans. They post AI generated nudes and people pay. They're on OnlyFans. They pay subscriptions to AI OnlyFans models.
Yeah.
So there are people right now monthly giving money
AI
to an AI chatbot.
Yeah. It's probably some dude.
And it's just some dude in Russia.
And it's very obviously AI.
Yeah. I think that though is like just a sad kind of
That's
part
sad.
of
That's sad.
humanity.
Again, there's what? How many billions of people in the world? At least if you're gonna fucking do it, give it to like a real person.
I feel like
Give
we're
it
in
to
trouble.
give it to a woman, like a actual person.
Putting herself out there. Yeah.
I guess so.
Yeah, bro. It makes
I
me
mean,
nervous,
like, come
dude.
on.
It makes me nervous, dude. I'm not in a good place. Your boy's not in a good place. All right, I'm
What
not
do you mean?
No, I'm just not. I'm being honest with you guys. I'm not in a good place. Like I don't know what's wrong. Something's wrong. Something's off. I don't feel mentally well. I just don't feel high highs and I don't feel low lows. I just feel like this numb day-to-day nonsense every fucking day. And it's very new for me. I've never kind of felt this way. So it's weird. It's very weird. Birthday happens, right? And I was working the night before my birthday and I'm just having this like just normal, same, no feeling, don't even feel like I'm there, not connecting with nobody. Kind of nervous about getting older. And then, I just was like, I don't know, you get older, to me, I'm getting older and I'm like, is this just getting old? Do I just get older and like shit gets less meaningful and I get a little bit rougher around the edges and nothing means anything to me? Or I just get less sensitized to like the beauty of things? So this is new ground for me. I don't mean to like, whatever. I'm not going to defend it. I'm working. This old guy walks. He's an older dude in his 70s. He walks in, and behind him is this dude in a chair, right? And he's in like he's got like the joystick thing, and he's paraplegic, total like he could barely move his arms. He's not moving anything else, and he like comes into the store. So I help set him up a table. I'm not really feeling shit. I'm just like surprised, not surprised, just like aware, and. And the father, I found out, he's like, I'm John, this is Kevin. Kevin's like, hey. I'm like, hey, nice to meet you guys. Set him up. And then, so they order their food, and I'm watching John with Kevin, and he's like talking to him, right? And he's like, hey, can I have like a soda for him and like some ice and stuff? Yeah, no problem. And he's giving him his ice and his soda, Kevin. And I'm starting to be like, I don't know, something's happening to me. And I don't know what it is, but I'm like obsessed. Like I'm watching these two together, and I get him his soda and his stuff, and then his food comes out, and he's feeding him the soup, and he's feeding him the soup. Kevin's enjoying his soup, and then it's starting to like wash over me, like I don't know. We're all in our own shit, right? You're in your own life. You only see life through your lens, through your body, your experiences. And we kind of need each other to like keep each other in check. You know what I mean? It's kind of like make you remember that, I don't know, like you're sure it's like relative. You're going through stuff and that's real. But I'm looking at Kevin eating his soup with his dad, man. And I'm just like, and he's listening to this musician play his music, right? And they're facing the musician. And I see Kevin kind of looking around at people walk in, and I see, he gets ice cream. His dad's feeding him his ice cream, and he's he's a grown man. He's 30 something. He's my age probably. And it just hit me like a fucking ton of bricks. Like I just had to like leave. I like walked out the back, and I was just like, why am I like, I'm like getting worked up. I was like getting fucking emotional. I'm like, why am I getting emotional? It's not the first time I've seen someone like in that situation before. And I think it was just like I don't know, like I don't know, the way he was like, the way he was looking for me, or like I'm showing up his table, I'm giving him stuff, or the way he's seeing someone come in, the way he's watching music, the way he was like engaging and like looking around and taking things in. I said, the thought was like, man, he would fucking give to like, what he'd give to just be able to like bring the ice cream to the fucking table, or like, not have to have his father feed him the fucking soup. And I was just like, dude, how dare you fucking like complain in your mind every fucking day, or be like nervous about like your feelings and like how you're not feeling deep. I know it's like maybe a little aggressive, but like that's where my mind went. And I was crying because I was like, yeah, if he could trace places, he would do it in a second. And I'm living my life like, well, all these blessings, all these senses, all these a full body that whatever. I'm worried about what gym I'm gonna go to. You know what I mean? Like, this dude wants, So I don't know, bro. It just it was something I didn't expect, and it kind of like, I don't know. It made me feel, and I wasn't feeling for weeks, and it made me feel. So I'm not dead. I'm not like desensitized to, or I'm not empathetic. I'm just
it's
like,
all in there.
Yeah, it's there. It's just like, I don't know. It's like harder to dig it up, and I needed something to like kind of remind me. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
I have a similar story. I know where. Yeah, but I was this is back in Lanka, like day 4 being there. We had been staying at Shireen's uncle's house, so like we hadn't been interacting with a lot of other people but her family, and like just been having dinners there, and he would like take us out for like little day trips and stuff. But then like on the 4th night, we stayed on the coast at like a local hotel for the night, and it was like deserted because it's the off season. And it's like not in a real touristy area, so there wasn't a lot going on. And we were probably the only. I mean, there's maybe one other couple in this hotel. Mm-hmm. And mind you, imagine the most beautiful beach you could possibly imagine: turquoise blue water and palm trees, and animals, and there's like dogs running around. It's just like the most beautiful place you could imagine. And we're having we're only there for one night. We're having breakfast in the morning. We woke up at sunrise. We had walked the beach, met the fishermen down the way. There's a big Hindu temple right on the beach with animals, and like we just had like a really beautiful experience. And we came back and we're having this awesome breakfast and cold coffee and just like chilling, no pain, just coming down from like the traveling we had done earlier in the week. And I see like an old man kind of walking up the beach towards us, and he's in like, older shabby clothes, and he's kind of standing there, and he stands like just on the outside edge. The hotel's right on the water. Our room is facing the beach, and he's standing just outside the fence of the hotel's like property line, and he's just staring at us. And I'm like, and he's not waving, he's just staring while we're eating breakfast. And I was like, I looked at Shireen, I'm like, dude, should I go talk to him? Like, I don't know if he's waiting for me to come over. I don't know if he, worked for the hotel. I was like a little uncomfortable with him just staring. And I was like, and I'm like sitting there like, I don't know what I should do. Cause like, we're vibing, we're having a good time. And I didn't want to like harsh the vibe, but I was like, let me just go see what's up. And I went up and talked to him, and as soon as I got up to him, he like sees I'm coming, and he immediately goes on the sand and starts to unpack this like bag he has with him, and he's taking out seashells. He's got like 10 the most beautiful seashells you can imagine. He's lining them up on the sand for me, and he's like pointing at them like he's trying to sell me these seashells. And I looked at him, and I was like, oh, like I said in my head, I'm like, I don't really need seashells, like. But I was like, I could just give him money, But then I like tried talking to him. I was like, oh, like, like, what are you selling these for? And then he pointed and he tilted his head up because I hadn't seen him that close. And he has a big fucking tumor right on his throat. big, like the size of a grapefruit. And I was like, oh fuck, dude. And I start looking at him, like for real, looking at him. I'm this close to him and I'm looking at him, and his skin's like extra, like wrinkled from the sun, and he's going gray. He's all gray and grizzled, and his clothes are real tattered. And I'm like looking at him like, oh fuck, like this guy's like suffering. This guy is fucking suffering. And he was trying to talk, but he was kind of mumbling. And obviously there was also a language barrier. And I'm talking to him. I'm like, look, like I had 1,000 rupees on me, which is only like $4. At 1,000 rupees, I was like, I'll buy whatever you can give me for 1,000. I'll take this seashell and I'll buy it from you for 1,000 rupees. And he's like grabbing my hands, and he's like praying, and like he starts tearing up because I gave him money. And I was like, look, you don't even have to give me these. I want you to take them. You can sell them to someone else. I just want to give you the money. Like, it's fine. And he's like, no. And then he starts like putting them like in a bag for me. And I'm like, no, that's fine. And then he starts to, because he can't communicate, he starts to write in the sand. And he writes, he like is like this, and he's like 71. And he writes 71 in the sand. And I'm like, you're 71. He's like, yeah. And I'm like, that's my fucking dad is like 72. Like the same age. Like, yeah. And I start going like, he could be my dad. Like, and I was like, oh fuck. Like I had this like shocking empathetic realization, like, which, most people I think out in the world, like eventually will come to that conclusion. But I was like, oh fuck, like this guy, there's not much separating him from my father, my dad, this guy that has been in my life, my whole life. And like, I care deeply about, and I'm like, why do I care less about this guy? And I don't, but I'm like, why do I care? Why is this guy less valuable as a person than someone who lives in the States that doesn't have to sell seashells on the beach? And I'm talking to him like, oh, you're 71. He's like, yeah, he's just like pointing at his story. He's like, I'm sick. I'm sick. And then he's like, my son. And then he drew a cross in the sand, cross. And then he did this, like his son died. And he wrote 42, And I'm like, your son died, and he's 42. And he's like, and I was like, he's like, can you help? He said something along the lines, can you help me? And I ended up giving him a little more cash. And then the number doesn't really matter. It's insubstantial to us. Yeah. And man started crying, and he started crying. And I, hugged him, and I was like, take the money. I gave him a big cold bottle of water from the fridge in our hotel room. And I was like, go I don't know. What can I fucking say to this guy? Go rest. Like he's ever probably been able to rest his entire life. I'm like, I can only do so much. I'm like, this is what I have on me. I'll give it to you. Like, it's really nothing to me. So I bought some of his shells and said bye. And he went on his way down the beach, and I didn't see him again. And I came back and sat down at my fucking breakfast on our patio with my wife, and I just started fucking crying, dude. I couldn't, I started shaking. I was like, I can't fucking, met this guy. We're the only ones here. Who knows how long he was walking around in the sun, thirsty, fucking starving maybe. I don't know where he might go home and have like a big family. He could have all been bullshit. It could have been all real. It could have been worse than he could have even expressed to me in that moment. I don't know. But I just sat there and I'm fucking crying. I'm like, I can't, and there are people who are listening, or might, I might tell this story to that go like, yeah, no shit, dude. The world is full of fucking suffering. The world is filled with people who have it worse than you. Like, you suddenly realizing it while you're on vacation at, a hotel is like, you're the idiot. And I'm like, and that's how but I'm like, yeah, I'm like, oh, why did it take me? Not like I haven't noticed it before, but I'm like, what was I like ignoring it before? And you start to just realize that the world is full of suffering, that it's not just this one guy on the beach, but there are millions of people in this situation. There are animals suffering. The whole planet is full of suffering. And like, we make joy out of the suffering, but like I had this crazy empathetic response to this guy, and it like really like, it colored the whole rest of the trip for me, the rest of the time I've been there. And I've been thinking about this guy since I met him. And like, I don't even know his name. I couldn't get his name because I couldn't understand him and he couldn't talk. Like he tried telling me and I couldn't I don't even know the man, but the experience
But the point's there.
is like buried in me now. Like, and I can't, so I think when you meet someone that you suddenly like triggers empathy and understanding and like then deep gratitude for what you do have, but also you kind of feel shame
Yeah. Yeah.
for what you have.
Yeah. How dare I, dude? That's all.
So
what
do we do?
Yeah. What do we do?
Well, I mean,
Take it with us.
remember
Yeah.
the people that you may have felt empathy towards. I don't think you necessarily have to, I think that there's a way to be empathetic without being, paternalistic, like being shitty towards people. Like,
Definitely.
that's something when the student travel program I'm dealing with a lot of kids from high income families and we're going to places sometimes that are not like that.
Yeah.
That there's their first time experiencing poverty firsthand and seeing places that people, don't have money and you have to explain to them, like the reality of places that aren't in their bubble. And I had to explain it to myself.
Mm.
It's not like I didn't know what was happening, but like just seeing it firsthand and meeting someone that is suffering in front of you, it's shocking. It really shocks your system. And like it made me pause more than I had up till that point and try my best to go forward with empathy and gratitude first over anything. And that's why like way later in the trip when I had my phone sucked out of my pocket and my camera got destroyed, I was like, well, it fucking sucks, but like,
There you go.
bro, I can fucking swallow my food.
Yeah.
I can walk.
Yeah.
I don't have to sell shells on the beach. Like, I'm not suffering in a way that people do on it as part of their daily life. And gratitude and empathy first. And I think like that just works.
Mm-hmm.
It just works. It
Right.
makes you a better person, I think. And I'm
Absolutely.
still figuring it out, but that was my experience. And it was shocking. But
Wow.
Yeah.
That makes it. I think that's a testament to why I think leaving the country is so important.
Mm-hmm.
We're just leaving where some people, they don't leave their hometown forever. I have family members like that.
Mhm.
And I think it's so important because we, like you're saying, like you see homeless people in, New Jersey, New York, whatever. Like you may not feel that same thing, or maybe sometimes you do, but there's definitely, if like you live in a city, everyone ignores these people that are just suffering on the side of the street.
Yeah.
And like dying, you know what I mean? Every day. But like when you expose yourself to like a different world outside of what you normally know, it forces you to be perceptive to everything around you, and I think it's important to be able to, we have the privilege of just, I don't know, we're lucky, man, to just be able to go
that's
places.
the word. Privilege.
We have that privilege. Yeah, exactly.
We're privileged to be able to.
We are. But that also makes me think of like, there's like, we all have this, whatever, like this, we all live life, right? And we're dealt cards and everything. And we're very fortunate for what we got,
Super.
And it's interesting to think of how like that's another life that could have been yours. And that's just another, another like path of like this person, like you could be like right next to each other,
see
but instead
yourself
you're
in
like
them.
across the whole world,
I saw my dad in this guy.
Yeah.
Or you could be in the same room and be in totally different situations,
Yeah.
dude. And yeah, I think, again, bro, I think the lesson for me was like, it's that empathy and gratitude, dude. And it sucks that it took that to like get a slap in the face of like what reality is. And there's suffering. And like you have been dealt a hand that's much, much more privileged than that person right there. And it's like, look at it now. And that's real. That's very real. So yeah.
The really sad thing though is like we're gonna go through this cycle again because we're at this more fortunate, privileged place that we're gonna forget.
It's easy.
And we're gonna have these realizations
You're right.
again.
You're totally right.
100%.
And I think what you said is like with empathy and like putting that first, at least we can remind ourselves more,
Mhm.
you know,
Mhm.
and maybe forget a little less.
I think it's like it's unfortunate that it's not more of a cultural thing in America, I think. But I think you have to actively make
Yeah.
it part of your life. You have to
Mhm.
choose to, and then actively work on
That's
being
work.
empathetic
Yeah.
and doing work that is empathetic
Yes.
and helpful to other people.
Yes. Yes.
And not because
some gain for you or benefit.
there can't be any
Nope.
there can't be any gain. Otherwise, it's
That's
not
the tricky part.
empathetic.
Yep.
There's a bit of like I mean, I guess it goes the other way. I was going to say that's a little bit of like an admirable thing I think about, like sometimes like Americans is like when they go other places, sometimes you see them like, but I think it's like the exact opposite of what we're saying is like, we don't care about the people in our country,
Mhm.
you know, like the homeless people, the dying, you know what I mean? Like our government doesn't give a fuck,
Mhm.
you know? So yeah, it's like vice versa. You could see like people in other countries don't give a shit either. You know what I mean? And it's just that like,
Well,
I don't know.
There's layers of detachment around everything.
Yeah.
Like I think like I do my best to acknowledge it everywhere,
Yeah.
but there's also only so much each of us can do as
Yeah.
single
Individual,
people.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. If it was a cultural thing, if it was a societal thing where we
Yeah.
all felt empowered to do more for other people, I think we could make meaningful changes and like
Yeah, I
do
agree.
more to help alleviate that suffering for more people. But
Yeah.
it's just no one can agree on anything. And like we all, I think most people don't want to see other people suffering.
Yeah.
So it's easier to ignore it I think,
Yeah.
than it is to address it. And I'm guilty of it too, you know,
We
but,
all are.
you know, I don't mean to say like, oh, I traveled abroad and saw someone suffering. I was like, oh, I finally get it. Like it's happened to me many times too.
Yeah. Just you forget
And you always like, I think in the moment, try and do your best to help, but
Yep.
and you maybe get discouraged and you realize like I can't do that much as a single person. Maybe you'll try again, maybe try and do more, maybe you try and volunteer or donate or do XYZ. But, you know, then sometimes you'll have this kind of a breakthrough moment where like it's too much and it
Yeah.
feels like crushing almost.
Mhm.
And that's, you know, I think that's when you really like, you're looking it in the face
Mhm.
for real.
Yeah.
And I wish more people had those moments. I wish more people had the privilege of having those moments.
Yeah. Same.
Because I do feel very privileged to even be experiencing this and
Yeah.
feel it. Because there are people right here where we live that are just surviving.
I think there's something to be said about like you may. I developed some kind of sometimes I'll develop this like in this like time of like real shit's going on right outside my door or whatever. And I'll do anything to avoid like looking it in the face. You know what I mean? It takes like some courage to be able to be like, I'm going to stare the thing that I know is hard to witness. It's like when you're losing a family member or something, you know, there's ways of like, you can kind of cushion that fall and not quite look it, you know, directly in the face and pretend like things are going to be fine and all this stuff. And then, but you also have an opportunity to kind of like look at the reality of it up close and personal and experience it fully. And that's a decision that you get to make, you know, most of the time, and how you deal with it, the reality of life. And yeah, it's like, I don't know, but I want to, for myself, like just try to, because I know on the other side of looking at the thing in the face up close and personal, you're going to gain something, some human experience that like otherwise you're going to miss out on. Like you could have looked at the dude on the beach and just been like, you know, I know if I have a feeling if I go up to this dude, it's going to be rough. And I don't really feel like doing that. I just kind of want to eat my croissant. You know, I don't want to, and you could have chose that. You very well could have just stayed in your seat comfortable and gone on about your vacation. But because you went up to this human being, looked him in the face, had a conversation, empathized, you know, you had a whole experience that you wouldn't have had otherwise. It's going to shade at least your existence for the next month, 2 months. Might change some things you do. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I think it's an admirable thing. And yeah, when it comes up, man, yeah, I'm afraid, but I guess like I want to lean in more to those instincts when they come up. Because you know it when you know it's like it's probably not going to be smooth or like comfortable, but like I'm gonna go up to it.
I think being uncomfortable leads to
Yeah,
learning,
Yeah.
leads to revelations for a lot of people.
a fuller life, I would say.
In traveling, especially to places that are more challenging to get to, that challenge, I think, leads to greater understanding.
Mm-hmm.
When you have to, it's kind of what we're talking about traveling places that are like more tourist friendly, it's more frictionless sometimes. And it leads to usually like a more comfortable experience. Do you come away with the same
Memories.
or just the same like experience, the same like, I don't know, growth maybe, like, I guess like having to work for the memories, work for the experience in a way that's a little, and that's not always like the best. Sometimes you want to just go on a vacation. Sometimes you want to just go to a place that's on your bucket list and just have a good time and experience it and have fun. But then like I found like going to these going on harder trips, sometimes I come away really like conflicted with complicated emotions and complicated memories of the place. But that trip like changes you. It fundamentally changes the way you're thinking about stuff and the way you experience the world. And I don't know. I can't say which is better, but I think being challenged is really fucking good for you. I think like, yeah.
Well, speaking about challenges, hey, you ready?
Good ass segue.
You ready to be challenged, dude? Right?
Bro, we're like 2 hours.
No, but
we're almost at 3
we're
hours.
at the end of the
dog.
innocence. We're at the
Dog,
end of
this
the
is a
innocence.
good one. This
Come
is
on,
a good episode.
Come on. Look, I brought something for the boys.
Oh,
You gotta
This is a challenge.
Hold it up to the camera.
Hold up to the camera. It's called Beanboozled, right?
Yeah,
We're back in middle school.
You want to
Come
read
on,
the
man.
back? Here, I'll
Yeah, read the back. Read the back.
Yeah.
Okay,
All
we
right.
did it.
A whole new spin on playing with your food. All right. Essentially, this game, I'll just read the whole thing.
Please.
Yeah, read it.
What is Beanboozled?
Tell me.
It's fun in a box.
Hey,
That's super
dude.
descriptive. This special 7th
box
edition
is
gift
that?
box comes with a spinner, 10 tasty flavors, 10 weird and wild flavors,
Mm.
including 2 new ones. Is it top banana or wet dog?
What's a top banana?
You know what a top banana is. Is it licorice or burnt rubber?
Licorice is bad already.
Wait, these aren't new.
Spin the wheel and find
Burnt
out.
rubber?
It's old as hell.
Fake out your family and friends.
All right.
Just don't get Beanboozled yourself.
So let's see. So we got to.
Do you want me to read the flavors?
Please, please. What are we working with?
There's
Yeah, I want to hear.
there's lookalikes essentially.
So there's 2 in each color.
I
We
like
got-
weird flavors, you know?
We got top banana and wet dog.
Top banana.
How do you get a wet dog?
Got licorice and burnt rubber.
Yeah.
We got berry blue and toothpaste.
Oh, those are both good.
We got
Toothpaste is fine.
tutti frutti.
That was really
I
good.
know you like tutti frutti.
Tutti Frutti is so good.
Or stinky socks.
Good.
Stinky socks.
That's Dave's
You
flavor.
might also like that.
Come on.
We got peach and barf.
Oh,
Oh,
that one's
that
so
one-
bad.
Puke.
That one is so bad.
Dude, do you have a garbage or something?
no.
Just in case?
You have a spit cup
We got
right there.
juicy pear and booger.
Oh.
This one actually sounds good. Cappuccino
That sounds
or
great.
liver and onions.
No, that's going to be gross. Liver and onions.
I'm about it.
In
I
a
like-
jelly bean?
I might like it.
Come on.
We got toasted marshmallow. Yum.
Beautiful.
Or stink bug.
What is a stink bug?
Not stink bug. You know stink bugs.
What's it going to taste like?
This one.
You know the
this
smell
one-
of a stink
I got a
bug?
question.
No.
How the fuck did they come up with this
I
flavor?
fucking hate stink bugs.
Pomegranate or old bandage.
Oh,
really gross.
What?
That's really gross.
And
Wait, these
last one, strawberry banana smoothie
Love
or
that.
dead fish.
I can't get
I gotta
dead
ask
fish.
you, who the fuck was the taste tester?
Yeah, who did
Did
this?
they just have a bunch of like interns?
This is an American company, bro.
Horrifying.
Jelly Belly. All right.
Belly.
The ones I'm most worried about are definitely the dead fish and the
Barf.
I really don't want barf.
Barf.
Barf or dead fish. I feel
Stinky
like
sock.
Old bandage isn't.
I can
Stinky
hit-
sock is like onion, dude.
I'm already kind of.
No, barf is gonna be.
All right, you ready to do this or what?
Yeah,
Come on,
sure,
come on,
man.
boys.
How
I'm
do
a
we
little
let's go.
fucking worried.
How do we
about
play?
it.
Do we go one by one?
Yeah, we got to start. Let's
Do
start
we have to
with
do like
Jordan.
math questions?
Why do I gotta start?
Well, because we'll start left to right, left to
shit.
right,
Fuck.
and we got to do at least like 2 or 3 pass-throughs on this. I think to be fair.
No.
Come on, man.
Oh, no.
Yeah, go ahead.
We need a camera.
Oh yeah, we don't have a camera.
The little
Oh, you can-
spinner.
you can do the
little
phone.
spinner.
You want to use your phone or my
I got
phone?
you. I got you.
Right.
Hold on, let Mikey record this for the pod. If you're on YouTube right now,
It just says
uh,
dare to compare. I don't want to compare, bro. I want the tasty ones. All right. You ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
Come on,
Alright.
spin it, Jordan.
Oh,
What is it? It's on the line.
Oh no.
Oh no, you have to take both.
No. No.
What do you think?
I'll spin again.
Okay, one more time. Hit it.
Oh no, dude.
Oh, that's
Oh, good.
liver and
good,
onions
good,
or
good.
cappuccino. That's the one you wanted,
That's the
dude.
one I wanted.
Love
That's
that.
one. Is that this one, right? That's this one?
I'm colorblind. I can't.
Yeah,
tell.
yeah, it is.
All right.
Okay.
Liver and onions.
You got liver and onions?
Oh.
What'd you get?
Liver and onions.
Oh,
How is it?
It's
Describe
honestly not bad.
Not
Really?
bad. Yeah, that's like decent. Liver and onions is a meal.
it. Hey, dude.
No, it's not good.
Here, hold up.
Not bad, not good. Oh, fuck.
Is it gross? Is it really gross?
Oh.
It just tastes like meat.
Meat?
Oh, that's not
Okay,
good.
okay.
I don't like this, bro.
Hey, bro. The fuck?
Hey, Dave, come on.
Why am I?
You got a weak spin.
What
huh?
the fuck, dude?
All right.
You
You
gotta
gotta
spin.
get whatever you land on the next time. That's what you.
Here we go.
There we
That's
go.
a good one. That's fair. That's liver and onions again?
No, it's. Oh, just,
That's not barf, is it?
It was on the.
Just do it again.
Oh, thank you, God.
No.
What?
What's
All right,
on?
fine,
It's in between
go.
two of them.
All
Why
right,
can't
dude.
I fucking?
All right, dude.
Don't flick it so hard.
It's not moving.
Dude.
It's not moving. Dude, it's not me. Oh, there it is. There it is. I got it.
Oh, dead fish.
Oh no, bro, that's the one I didn't want.
Oh no.
All right, which one is that? Wait, let's see. Which one?
Get that dead fish, bro.
It's the pink and orange one.
Oh my god, I'm gonna throw up.
I think it's this one.
Pink and orange.
I think it's this.
Have fun.
No,
Take
wait,
the one
wait.
that's-
That's the peach one.
Wait, the one that's rolling might be a fish. It's got some fish in it.
Stop, bro.
Which one is it? It's really hard to tell.
Yeah, I can't tell.
I can't even fucking see
Maybe
the
I
colors
can't
in
do
there.
it.
That just
Nah,
looks
I
like
think
a.
you gotta do it.
That looks like a mess.
Or is it this one?
Dead fish. And
It looks just like the peach.
Just pick it.
yeah.
whatever you
I think
think.
it's.
Now don't.
I don't know, bro.
It's got to be one of these. It's got to be one of these.
Yeah. Take that. Yeah. Okay.
It's got to be that.
All right. I'm gonna go with this one. There's less red on it. Oh no, I can't be dead fish. I'm so nervous.
Oh no! Oh
I'm
no,
already, like,
dude!
salivating.
Oh,
It hits you fast, dude. The flavor hits
is
you.
it that? Oh,
What's it taste like?
oh no!
Which one is it?
Oh no! Oh no!
Do you regret eating that steak sandwich?
Oh. Steak and fish, dude.
Is it fish?
Oh, don't barf in the new studio, dude. Don't barf in the new studio.
It smells, bro. I'm not even kidding. It smells. How did it?
Dead fish?
It's that fish, dude.
You've been Beanboozle.
You guys both got Beanboozled. Oh, that's gonna be in your breath now.
You're next, dog.
Oh my god.
Let's feel it, dude. I'm down.
How did it smell?
Oh, booger.
Juicy fruit or booger? Yo, I love
Oh
those.
my god. I can't.
What do you think? Booger can't be
Neither
that
one of
bad.
these is going to be that bad.
Oh, you didn't record it. You got booger. See? It's awful.
Oh!
Dude, I
Oh!
told you. That's booger.
Oh, I do consistency. Oh no! Wait, there's like grass.
That's a booger, dude.
Ah!
It's a
I can swallow it.
All right, Jordan.
Ew!
I told you.
We don't gotta record it, dude. What the-
No, okay. Jordan, you're up.
Booger.
Come on. One more pastor at least. What does that say?
Peach or barf?
Oh, dude.
those are bad.
If you get barf.
we got fucked every time.
No, he got liver and onions.
Speaking.
What is this shit?
Oh my
Which
god.
one is it though? Oh wait. All right. Wait. Hold on.
You got it.
It's.
It's more pink.
Did you get barf or fish?
I think I got barf,
You
dude.
got barf.
Really?
Oh, it's gross.
Because look,
And it smelled.
I think this one is the dead fish.
Yeah. No, I ate barf. I
Oh,
100% ate barf.
Damn.
Right?
Oh,
Now you gotta have the fish one then, Jordan.
I had the worst one.
No, I'm gonna eat the one that I killed.
Dude, it's let me tell you,
If it's barf, I
bad.
might actually throw up. I fucking hate.
It's bad, Jordan. It's fucking bad.
Pick this game.
No,
Yeah.
dude, that's
Why'd
way.
you do
I thought it would
this?
be fun, like silly.
This was your idea.
This is way
disgusting.
worse. That taste.
Yeah,
than I
it's
thought it would be.
terrible.
And it smelled.
Oh
Fuck.
shit!
peach, baby.
Come
peach.
on.
I got peach.
Yeah, I ate your barf, dude.
See, now we're all gonna get a good one.
Peach.
There you go,
fucker.
dude.
Dude, you should have had the barf.
Oh, so good. Dave, what?
I'm trying here, man.
The person who loses the most, you have to take a handful.
No way.
That's fucking vile, bro.
Yeah.
All right, whatever. That's booger? No, you had booger. I got to do it different.
No, you're going booger.
No, do a different one.
All right, fine. Dude, can you? What? Are you okay? You're breaking the trim on the table.
Oh, no. Fuck. I got it. It worked. That's barf again. No. What's that?
No,
Old bandage.
You better do barf.
All right, old bandage I can
You got to do barf.
No, I already did barf. Okay. Come on. What's the other one? Pomegranate.
Been by old bandage, they mean like
Stop.
Nice band-aid.
tampon.
Just like, ooh, what?
I think that's what they wanted to
fuck,
say.
man.
use tampon.
Jordan,
Look at the color of this. You can't see it.
What the fuck
It's red.
is wrong with you?
I was fine up until you said that. I was like,
Until you paused and
I was
said
gonna
tampon.
defeat this one easy.
Oh, now the color.
Right.
Oh,
I got to get one good
they
one.
put it in a pill form. Tampon.
gotta finish it.
Tampon.
Tampon. Tampon.
Oh man. Ew. Get Dave. What the
Dave.
fuck, man?
How did they get it? It's like a fucking
Band-Aid?
Band-Aid. I swear to you. It's like a Band-Aid.
Ugh.
Ugh.
It almost makes me want to try it.
Ugh.
Let me get this shit.
What the fuck?
Oh,
I keep getting the bad
Come
ones. Oh
Come
my
on.
god.
Barf. Peach or barf?
Peach or barf?
Yeah. Ugh.
I'll do it. I don't even have a drink.
Ugh. That's the worst one. That's
Oh!
Dude, it smells. It smells.
I'll do it.
No, open
Ah!
I can't.
Oh, I can't do it!
Ew, dude. Oh,
They're stuck in my teeth!
dude,
That's actually the worst part. It does get stuck.
it
in
gets
your teeth.
stuck.
Yeah.
Doesn't it fucking
coffee?
smell? Oh my god, I can't get the Band-Aid out of my teeth.
It's stuck in my tooth! It's like sour.
If Jordan, you gotta do one more because that's
sour.
bullshit. It's
If I do-
gross.
if I do one more, then you guys got to do one more.
Yeah.
That's fine, but you need to
We're
get
gonna
it.
do this whole box right now.
No,
I got the first bad
yeah,
one.
you got liver and onion, dude.
All
I
right,
take
we
liver.
have to try each flavor. Come on.
Oh, see, that's
All right, you get. How about we each get the pick for the other person?
No,
What?
not nice.
that's not nice.
It's
No,
not gonna be bad.
Statistically, there's no. I mean,
no, he can't do ones he already did. He already did.
Hot banana or wet dog.
That's so gross. How can you have a wet dog? What is a wet dog gonna taste like?
Like a smell of a wet dog.
Dude, they
think so.
nailed the Band-Aid. It
Really?
was perfect.
For the record, I don't mind the smell of wet dog.
Really? It's
So
fucking
he's
disgusting.
not worried about wet
My
dog.
dog smells great.
If you
I
get
don't like
banana
that
though, I'm
shit.
gonna be pissed.
When I was in Japan, Denny's smelled like a
Oh.
wet dog.
Ew. You got the wet dog? He's not getting. You picked the wrong
Come
one.
on, dude.
What do you?
Top banana?
No, it's wet dog. I'm just trying to.
It didn't even phase you.
Wait, I want to try wet top banana then. No, fuck. It's too wet dog.
Did you get two wet dog back to back? He got two wet dogs, I think. Yeah,
Yep.
2 wet dogs.
Just to prove to y'all,
Was it bad or
it doesn't taste good.
you took it? Oh, okay.
Try one. It's definitely not as bad as barf. Those are probably both banana.
Can you tell me?
I just ate 2 of them, bro.
What? Is it bad?
It's like musty. It's actually.
I've had worse.
Top banana.
Yeah.
Fuck. I'm.
No, yeah.
Nah, man, eat it.
Can't. I'm gonna fucking.
Eat it.
It's really not that bad.
Put it in your coffee cup. You spit it out?
Tastes like a little like
You
popcorn.
spit it out? Yo, put it in your cup.
You ate barf.
Dude.
What?
Next time Teddy's wet after walking him in the rain,
let me get
just give him a big kiss.
Oh. I'm not doing booger again. Here, let me do
Let me spin it for you.
Let me do the dead fish. Let me get dead fish.
All right.
Because that's got to be the worst one. Dead fish.
No, worse than
Dead fish is
barf.
Yeah. Dead fish?
That second one was actually worse.
How bad do you think dead fish is? It's time for a wet dog?
It's so gross, dude.
Oh my god, it's like tuna! It tastes like fucking tuna! Oh!
No, eat it. Eat it. Eat it.
Oh! Oh my god!
Oh, he's got a Diet Coke.
Diet Coke in the fridge.
Wait, you have more of those?
Yeah, what the fuck? I got wet dog on my tongue. And fucking barf. And he's got the stash of Diet Coke. What the fuck? He just breaks them out. Oh.
That was fucking good. That was good. You gotta clip that.
Yeah,
Clip that
dude.
one.
Oh. The tuna. That one really fucked you up. Oh my gosh. This is brought to you by Diet Coke.
This is one of the funniest fucking things. This is so funny.
All right, one more round now that we got the Mike's actually fucked up. Oh.
Wait, who's next? Is it me?
It's back to you, dude.
Try that right.
No.
The same one you just
He's
had?
going to get fucking strawberry smoothie.
That is the worst flip. I'm telling you right now.
If I get strawberry.
You didn't have barf. You didn't have barf.
No, I did.
You had
think
barf?
it's worse
Oh, you
than-
did have barf.
You think it's
Telling you right
worse
now,
than Old
that is
Bandage?
the worst flavor of all.
Why was it so bad? Tell me.
It's literally fucking. I forgot. I had a microphone. I forgot I had a microphone. That is literally the worst. It's fucking like warm tuna, like sitting out for days.
Dude, my head hurts.
All right.
You doing it?
I'm telling you, you're gonna.
He's doing
you're
it.
Gonna die.
Buon appetito.
Oh, no.
That's pretty bad. Man. Come on, that is
No,
really
he's
bad.
Jordan, you take this like a champ.
Come on, dude.
Jordan's not fazed by this shit. Oh.
Dude, it's tuna. It's fucking tuna. That's bad.
Oh, no.
That's really bad.
Is it that bad?
It comes in waves.
It's really. I'm telling you, it's not good. It's still in my tooth. Dude, it's still in my tooth. I feel like I ate a tuna sandwich.
Dude.
You know when you try?
It cuts the Diet Coke. It cuts through. It cuts through the soda.
You know when you eat something that like
Oh, I'm telling you, bro, it's not good. It's not good, man. It's not good at all. It's really bad. It's fucked up. It's like when you have that, you forget like you have fish in the fridge and you cook
You know
it
what we gotta do? We gotta
and you
finish.
fucking cook it.
We're gonna do another round. We have to. But
Dave,
the berry blue or toothpaste,
Mike, I swear to
berry
you,
blue or
I'll throw up.
toothpaste,
Yeah, yeah.
no matter what, either way you win.
You're good.
That's a
You're
good
fine.
one.
I might need that.
I think I need that too. I didn't
no,
get one
Is
good.
that this one?
I didn't get. Is that bad?
Is that this?
Dude, I can't.
I just
That's
burped.
that.
I tasted it.
Oh, Dave, you need to.
I had
Protein.
fucking wet dog
You need to take one for the
barf.
team.
No, dude, I
No, This is
can't.
gonna be strawberry banana. It has to be.
Honestly, like it's not as like pungent as I expected.
Dude, if I,
Oh.
I'm gonna throw up.
Oh, tutti frutti.
You got to see. You guys are getting good ones. I never
I
got
I just
one.
got fucking dead fish. Try it right now.
No, I'm saving.
No, bro,
I'm
it's the
saving-
game. You got to play
No,
the game.
no, no.
We
try
gotta
it.
save the blue ones.
Yeah, because I need
Try it.
that.
I'm telling you.
Mike, I'm gonna throw
You
up.
can eat it right after.
I swear to God, I'm gonna throw up.
Just do it, please.
Give me a second. Because my shit's up here. I swear.
I saw it, dude.
It's like,
Yeah, it's like, dude, that I'm telling you, that fish,
God,
that is not good, bro.
I keep fucking tasting it.
I needed that tutti frutti just to like get in.
I
that
keep
crevice.
tasting it.
I'm
I'm
afraid.
telling
It
you,
like
it's
sticks
bad.
to your palate.
It's bad.
I'm afraid of this shit.
It doesn't. To me, it didn't taste like fish. It just tasted like.
That was tuna.
It just tasted wrong. I don't know
was
how else to
tuna.
explain it.
That was fucking tuna. I eat tuna a lot. I ate a lot of tuna, bro, and that was rotten tuna.
Oh, dude, I can't.
Just
Don't
try
be a
it.
bitch. Don't be a bitch.
Come on, dude.
Come
You got
on.
this. It's Beanboozled. What? How bad can it be?
It's probably gonna be a good
How
one.
bad? Yeah, it's gonna be strawberry banana. Come on. Just do it.
If I'm
You're fine.
I'm so afraid. Because you guys did it first, and now it's like worse.
Come on. Will you be one of the bros? Don't sniff it. What are you doing?
They don't smell like anything.
It's wax.
Bite it.
You like
Bite it. Just swallow it, dude. Don't leave it in your mouth. That's gonna make it worse.
It's in my teeth. I can't.
Where'd you get that?
I hate to break it to you, man. The Coke doesn't help much.
Shit.
Oh my.
I still taste it, dude.
Oh, he's focusing right now. He's really focusing, trying not to get fucking just to throw it all up. That was bad, dude. That's not good. Do you think that is strawberry banana?
Mike.
I don't know. Try.
Try.
I already know
really
what to
want to taste
expect.
strawberry banana.
Why
Isn't
the
it so
fuck?
good when you get a good one?
Dude, I didn't have one. Not one.
Take the last one. It's gonna be a good one.
What the fuck?
Is that this? What flavor is it?
It doesn't go away.
No, it sticks. It sticks around.
Isn't it terrible?
Try that one.
What is that?
That's the same one, but it's probably since we all had the fucking fish.
Yeah, it's got to
one.
be it. Yeah.
You're good. Do it. Do it.
What about the toothpaste?
No,
No, we're saving
you got that.
one.
You got
We're
that.
Dude, you already know what to expect.
Oh, it smells. It smells in the bag. Fuck, man.
I don't think this is gonna work
It's
as
on
like
my
an
lip,
audio
dude.
only.
Yeah, well,
on
I'll
my
cut this
lip.
up.
This is
Good.
YouTube only right
I'll
now.
cut this up real
This is
quick.
under YouTube extras.
That's a good idea. Oh my
This is funny. This is hardcore, man. I don't know.
you got it swallowed.
Dave hasn't had a single good one. There's so many licorice or
sweating.
burnt rubber ones in here.
We gotta try that, right?
No, bro. The fuck?
That one, I feel like. I mean, yeah, it sounds like.
Oh,
Just
It's good. Come on.
dude. Do you smell it?
burnt rubber,
Whoa.
dude. What were you expecting?
It's like a tire, bro.
That's exactly what it is. You're fucking tired. You ever go to Firestone and you just walk in?
And lick the
Lick the
tires. What was the end of that? Did you ever go to Firestone and
Just like fucking
just
lick
nom,
up
nom,
the
nom,
tire.
nom, nom.
Ew.
Oh, I feel like I shouldn't be eating this. It feels like a wrong, like it's wrong.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
They had to put tire in that.
These are all things you really shouldn't have any
How
understanding.
do you get tire flavor?
I don't know how they
but
do
not
it.
Have a tire in it.
I don't know how they do
I'm
it.
telling you, it's rubber. I'm eating.
How do you
rubber.
get tuna in a jelly bean? Rotten
That's
tuna.
what I'm saying. Who was the taste tester for all this
Yeah,
shit?
who's like, oh, I'm signing up for this, dude? I'm burping it up.
You got so
Fuck.
much tuna, dude.
Yeah, do it again, Mike. Take another fucking
Oh,
tuna.
they do smell. They
Well,
do
which
smell.
They smell. I'm telling you,
Which
they
one
smell.
should I do?
Oh God.
What are
I'm
these?
still getting waves of
What
the
is it?
fucking. Which one's that? That's Tutti Frutti or Stinky Socks.
Do it.
That one's probably not that bad.
Stinky socks is gonna suck. I knew it. I knew it. That's gonna stink so bad
it's probably
in
not
your
that
fucking
bad. It's
mouth,
probably not that bad,
dude. That's gonna stink so bad. Oh,
He's breaking. Like,
yeah.
he's questioning everything. What, should I have one of these too?
I'll be honest. You try it. Whoa.
Are you kidding me?
Tutti frutti, bro.
Fuck! I didn't get one.
Tutti frutti. Tutti. It honestly isn't that good.
The tutti frutti.
It's not that good. Kind of mid.
It's gonna be really bad. It tastes like mushrooms.
That's what I'm saying, dude. That's like not that bad.
That's not too bad.
Same with toothpaste. Do you think toothpaste is gonna taste bad?
Let me do that.
Borderline refreshing, dude.
Yeah, I feel like toothpaste.
I'm saving my
one's
toothpaste for
perfect.
later.
That one is perfection.
Yeah. No, it tastes like it.
But same with the liver and onions.
Your brain is,
Second.
deciphering.
Dude, the liver and
I got
onions
toothpaste.
wasn't bad at all, dude.
Toothpaste is totally fine.
Liver
Toothpaste, I'd do any day.
Try that one, dude. The liver and onions is not bad.
What are you saying? It's very disgusting.
All right.
Oh! What the fuck?
I mean, it's not as bad as barf.
That's gross. Oh.
No.
No.
Oh no.
It got stuck in my teeth.
Oh. He's gonna throw up. He's gonna throw up. Oh my god. All right, I'm done. That's it. We did them all, right?
Nobody had stink bug.
Oh, you have to do stink bug.
Nobody had. Yeah, stink bug.
It's stink bug or what?
Marshmallow.
Yeah,
I don't
great.
think I'm gonna be good.
It's gonna be.
Dude.
Wait.
Wait. There aren't as many of these ones.
Oh, my burp smells. Oh.
The grossest part is they smell.
Yeah.
That bag I spit into smells like tuna. I swear to God.
All right. Last one. Let's all do this one. Stink bug or toasted marshmallow? I'm really worried about this.
What the fuck? Oh, I hate it.
I got marshmallow. Yes.
Oh.
Fuck yes. Fuck you guys. I'm just kidding. Oh, I finally got a marshmallow. What's it taste? Mike is. You're Jordan. Whoa.
What the fuck was that?
Have you killed a stink bug?
That was so weird. What a weird fucking flavor. They all just have this like.
It tastes exactly like a fucking stink bug.
Oh.
You never killed one?
Yeah, but never ate or
All right.
smelled one.
Smelled it?
Never.
Toothpaste time.
No, when you kill one, it smells.
Have a toothpaste or a berry. Just cleanse a palate.
Oh yeah. Oh my god. Yeah.
Get in there, dude. I'm gonna have one more with you guys.
Oh, give me more of those. Oh,
Oh, I got berry now. Yes.
oh, this is minty.
It's so good. Isn't that much better?
I feel like I'm at the dentist,
I got, yeah, right?
My throat's like
bro. That last one.
Mike, if you throw up, the clip will be amazing. Just let it rip, dude. Right across the tip. Smell this bag. Hold on. Smell this bag. Mike, smell that bag. Smell the bag. Just for a second. Just 1 second.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie.
Cheers. Smell the bag. Smell it. Just smell it. Doesn't have the tuna scent to it? Doesn't have the tuna scent?
It's cursed. This game is cursed.
Thank you, boys, for doing that. The uncomfortable. We grew. The incense is at its end. That means the podcast is at its end. We survived. We weren't defeated, dude. We did them all. Beanboozle. We conquered it. Man, thank you guys.
We should do rock paper scissors.
Whenever you're acting up, you're eating that shit.
No. We should do something,
What?
and whoever loses has to eat a handful.
No way.
Okay.
No way.
Let's do it.
I'm out. No fucking way. That's
Come
you guys.
on,
That's you
man.
guys.
Next
I'm not doing it.
No, you have to.
A handful?
Well, now you know what? Just because you're denying it, you should eat it.
No. A handful? You're out of your mind.
Bean. Eat the bean.
No, it's good.
This is like fucking torture. This is like
Jordan has to do it.
This is like
do
you're in a gulag.
Yeah.
They run out of horrible ways to torture you.
It's like Russian roulette. But it's like,
Beanboozle.
it's like the sweet version. Well, My hands smell. My hands smell like barf. Still.
That's pretty bad, dude. This is a bad game.
Yeah. Well, thank you for playing it.
This is hardcore.
Thank you for going there with me. We grew from this. We bonded. It's like, we went through something together, and now we're a little bit closer.
I definitely.
You feel closer.
That was fucking rough.
Yeah, that's rough, man. That's no
I
joke.
tasted in my fucking sinuses. Dude.
Mike is borderline out. Mike's changed, dude.
Yo, the Diet Coke
That was clutch.
it's clutch, but it's not
doing
not fully.
No.
No.
Yeah, it doesn't really. It cuts through.
Well, we did it.
Look, man, we almost got our 3-hour incense up. Guys, you have any parting words for the people? What do you want to leave out there, huh?
I'm so excited to be here, man. This is
Me
the
too,
coolest
man. Jordan,
space.
thank you again.
Thank you,
made
Jordan,
it look
for
fucking
setting us up.
awesome.
Anytime, boys.
I'm
Made it look
excited,
great.
dude.
I like playing with lights.
This is awesome.
So
Look at
much
this,
fun, bro.
This shit looks crazy.
I had a good time today. Thank you guys for just being a part of it.
Big things happening.
Big things happening.
I don't know what, but they are.
No matter what, lead with empathy.
That's it.
There
Thank
you
you.
go.
That's
And
perfect.
if you empathize with our friend here, have a handful of jelly beans.
Go ahead, Mike. Take us out, Mike.
I can't be non-empathetic, right?
You got to do it. I mean, at this
You know what? Just take all the black ones out, all the licorice burnt rubber.
No. Come on, give me a little sampler. Give me one of each.
Give him a sampler.
Just give me one of each.
I'm gonna do the ad reads.
Just give me fucking one of each, dude.
Oh my god!
I'm fucking going for it.
Rock and roll, dude. Mike, I
I like doing this.
You do.
I like being the guy to be like,
You're the. So we got to
go
do
jump
more.
in the volcano.
We got to do more
if you
varieties like
survive.
this. You know, we got to do more variety for
Yeah,
us.
sure. Let's do it.
Next one's a chili pepper thing. We
Oh,
got to
no,
do.
I can't do that.
Ghost pepper? Ghost pepper?
Yeah, I don't know. No.
I went to the grocery store. I saw ghost peppers,
That Thai chili you
and they
gave
were
me.
moldy.
All right, you did it. There it is.
Wait.
Hit me up with these, dude.
All right, I'm gonna do the ad
You
reads
give me
as
2 liver and onions?
No.
well. They're all different.
We're beanboozling, dude.
They're all.
Welcome to
different.
the Your Hair podcast. All right, how many we got here?
What episode is it? 281.
281. Why am I counting, dude?
Episode 281 of the You Are Here podcast. Thank you guys for stopping by. Mike is going to take one of every jelly bean, and he's going to see if he survives this one.
Oh my god.
They're so bad. They're so bad, Mike.
3, 2, 1.
Oh no. Oh no.
The smell in your mouth must be atrocious, dude. Can you taste anything good? Can you taste anything good? Is there any good taste? One. Is there a banana in there? Nothing. Is it all dead fish and tuna?
He's on another planet right now.
Dude, he's gone. He's gone. Guys, thank you for listening to Your Here podcast. Like and subscribe. O'Hagan Career Coaching. If you guys are interested in getting coached up, O'Hagan Career Coaching is the only place we would send you. It is Jim O'Hagan, 30 plus years of experience. 30 plus years experience. 30 plus years experience. Guys, go check out the website if you're interested. If you're looking for a new job, you need to coach up before you get there. AnytownActorsLab.com. Guys, if you're interested in acting, you don't know where to go. This is the only place we would send you. Anytown Actors Lab. Our boy Adam Ladder's out in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. He is ready to take you on as a student, one-on-ones, online. He's doing it. He's gonna. This is episode 281 of the You're Here podcast. Mike, anything to say before we head out? To your fans, to your listeners, to your subscribers, to your Patreons, patreon.com. Thank you. / You Were Here podcast. How you doing, big guy? How you doing, Mike?
He's got that fucking 1,000-yard stare.
Dude. Guys, thank you. We love you. Big things coming. You're Here podcast. Thank you.
Be well. Thank you. Don't eat all the beans.
I'm going to say for him, my name is Mikey. I'm signing out. My name is Dave. I love you all. Please be kind to yourself. Please be kind to one another.
I love you, man.
Bye.
Okay, now I gotta really do it. Dave, you have to. Don't look behind you.
We're good. Yes.